as well. Oh, I did it. Nicole, will you shut the door for me? Sorry. Hey, I'm live. Welcome back.
And so am I. Oh, you beat me. Darn it.
Is this 27 or 28?
28, believe it or not.
28
I almost
weeks.
called this one Livestream Takeover Episode 28 Wife Swap. Because I just wanted to see what people would say.
You know what? You pay shipping and I'll...
I think my audio might be off. There we go. I'm on now. Sorry about that, everyone.
Let's see.
Oops.
Did you fix your
audio?
Hear
Josh? Yeah. We could hear Josh. We couldn't hear me. Matt, I'm muted. Yeah. Don't put that in the comments. I guarantee they will. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you all here. It's nice to be back.
Agreed. Another Wednesday.
Yeah. It's good.
I am excited for this week because like we came up with last week, or I think I can't. Yeah, Matt and I are going to switch roles, and we're gonna make Matt draw something in Fusion, and I am going to do my best impersonation of a photo editor.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Apparently, you're broken up audio again, so
I'm getting similar feedback on yours.
Cool.
So it says it says your audio is in Swahili.
Can't hear shit. Okay, I'm going to restart this again. What do? I just quit everything.
I mean, everything is fine here now. They're saying actually. So.
Oh, cool. Well, it's my end then.
Yeah,
I'll try just restarting OBS.
Yeah, there you go. Try that.
Yeah. All streams recordings will be shut down.
Yeah, it's fine. If you're just, you'll be fine. The good news is that everything will stay on Skype here on my end, and so.
Yeah. Super.
But yes, Matt has emailed me photos. He said they have not showed up yet, so
it's a big email. I'm telling you.
I'm waiting on that. We're gonna see, and then I have not come up with the decision on what I'm gonna make Matt 3D model yet. It's gonna be.
Oh.
What's that?
I thought you had. I thought you told me what you.
Yeah, I mean, I gave you an idea. We're going to change that, of course.
I was already that one. Darn it!
I know. See, that's exactly why. You had some time to think about a road cone. The whole nope.
Now it won't be. I guess maybe it would be just like a road.
Yeah.
Cylinder. Just make me do a cylinder. It's still gonna be hard.
Yes.
That's what she said.
So yeah, we're gonna do that here in a little bit, but other than that, I don't even know what's happening. How's it been a week? I don't understand.
I know. Time is moving at a very rapid pace these days.
Yeah, it really is, and I've got a lot done. It's well, it feels like I have, and then it also feels like I've got nothing done somehow. So, but
yes, I actually a lot of much thanks to you for re-promoting the giveaway build. That has been shipped. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Well, Matt,
here.
You lagged a little bit on Skype side, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And then it's completely gone.
Yeah, you were lagging a bit there too. Oh, great. Cool.
We'll see how this goes.
This is good stream today, everyone. Thanks for checking in.
Yeah, evidently mine was dropping some frames as well, but
interesting.
Either way, so yeah, no, it was cool. I'm actually wearing. Here's my Cruiser Gear shirt.
You already received it?
I did. I ordered it after the stream last week, and then it came in the mail on Monday.
I mean, I guess it doesn't have far to go, right? It only has to go from Utah to California, which I think is 1 or 2 states over.
Yeah, it's just it's right over there, just over the hill.
He probably just threw it.
Right. So yeah, I got that. It's the most un-Toyota one that they had. It says
is that the build wheel fix or build wheel brake fix repeat?
Yeah, build wheel brake repeat.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt. I considered getting the introverted but willing to discuss Land Cruisers because I thought that was.
I liked that as well, but I really don't want to talk about Land Cruisers. Although I would like to have people come up to me and say something about that and be like, what?
Oh, cool, man. Are you into 45s or 52s?
And just go, no.
Ew. I don't even like Toyotas. I just like cruising across the land.
Right. Hey, thanks for the donations, Ben. Oh, Ben wants the Woods Runner moved up on the shelf from the current position. It should. That one needs to go down. That one definitely needs to knock down some pegs.
Is Josh's shirt blue? Is it blue? It's gray, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a black and cat hair kind of mix. No. Right. Yeah, it's like a grayish.
That's a nice mix.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, mine's cat hair. Oh no, wait, there is some cat hair on it. Usually cat hair free because I just wear them fresh out of the laundry. I'm like, stay away.
Yeah.
Cat.
Well, I just got home and then scratch on the cats.
Let's talk about injuries for a moment.
Okay.
RC related injuries, and I know you grilled your foot back in week 3, right?
Yep.
Week 3 or week 4 of Monthly Mayhem Challenge.
I think it was week 4. It was the day after week 3 posted.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because you had right. Okay, so that's a pretty bad one, but not long-lasting effects.
Yep.
Recently I was using my my Olfa speed blade here, and I was opening bags. I was like, they were on like hang tags, and I was like, I hate opening these things with the staples and everything, so I just slice them right off. I sliced through the top of my fingernail on my thumb, and luckily, like, there's no long-lasting damage.
Yeah.
It was on like a perfect angle that it was just gonna I was just gonna cut it with a nail clip anyway. But it was so close. I also just not so recently drilled through my finger, like right into my finger with a drill bit, and there must have been some material on the bit as it went into my finger.
Yeah.
So it left a little piece of either styrene or some other plastic or whatever in there. And today I just finally popped out that piece. It'd been like months.
So I think many of us have done the 1.5 millimeter driver into the finger before. It's one of those ones you do it and you pull it back and you just do the like. I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
You're like, I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna.
You just squeeze and you just wait to see if anything starts running out the bottom side of your hand.
You're like, where's the CA? You need the CA.
You just ooh, and it's always the 1.5. It's always that stupid 1.5 millimeter driver.
Yep.
Like
always.
I don't know why it has to be that one.
There's some injury stories rolling in now, which is exactly why I asked, because I wanted to generate.
Yep.
Tiny Truck in Oz, which I assume is Australia,
no.
broke a toe with his TRX4 drunk driving it. Moral of the story: don't drink and drive, no matter the scale.
Yeah. All right.
That's true.
Soldering iron burn. I haven't burned myself. Well, maybe I have like a little bit of a soldering iron burn, nothing major. The one that usually gets me is when I think that I can hold the wire I'm going to be quick enough with the solder that I can just hold the wire. And then it ends up getting too hot and you don't have the.
Yeah.
Most of my like actual injuries like that, like burn injuries, have all come from welding,
Yeah, for sure. Brazing, I'm always like, it's probably cool enough by now to pick it up.
Yeah. That one and yeah, that's always a good one. Or the I'm just gonna drill a hole and hold the part, and then it pops out and it comes around and whack.
Yeah, or like a flat piece of metal, and you're like, well, I don't know how to hold this without holding it.
Like,
so you're like, you drill through, and then the bit just catches as it's going through and spins it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You know, like, oh, I don't want to go use the vise. I'm just going to hold it. God.
This is the best way to do it.
Lexan
Right.
paper cuts. I don't know that I've ran into that
Ooh,
one.
I've done that. I've done cardboard paper cuts that are the deepest. Like,
Oof.
oh man, it's axial boxes. Axial boxes are the worst.
Axial boxes.
Paper cuts, yeah. Like along the side seam where the two pieces meet,
Yeah.
it's always very sharp.
Yeah.
Reggie Reginato, worst injury, clobbered myself with my T-Max 3.3 9 years ago that left quite the bruise and a massive rebuild. So that must have been quite the bruise.
You know, I mean, I've told the story before about launching the power wagon into my throat from the bench here. Like, that was definitely the most unsettling one. Like hitting myself in the foot, that sucked at speed. It hurt, left a hell of a mark.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Dropping the radio and having that 4S truck just lurch and just wail me in the throat.
You're lucky you didn't break a tooth or lose a
Oh
tooth.
my God. Just that bump, that metal UC fab bumper. It could have knocked out my front teeth.
Absolutely.
But like it throat punched me so hard. Like I had a sore throat for 2 days.
Oh man. There's lots more here. Kevin Nugent ran a 3D printer purge line up under the fingernail. Oh,
I've done that with 3D prints, like either trying to pry something and just wedging it underneath the fingernail.
ouch. Oh man.
Yep.
Ow.
Yep. I can.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, that just makes me cringe. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, the ones under the nail, those are definitely some of the worst.
Jeremy Burris broke 2 ribs chasing after his Slash when it lost signal. These are great.
Broke 2 ribs chasing after it. Is
Yeah,
that like an unathletic version, or did it turn back around and then start chasing him?
Came back.
Oh no!
It's like that. It's like that motorcycle. Have you seen that motorcycle clip where it's like, oh, well, there's the motorcycle, but there's also one you posted, I think, on one of your meme days of a like a runaway push cart, like a motorized push cart, and it's just like spinning around and around.
I don't even remember all the ones that I share, but I enjoy my meme drops in my Instagram stories.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
And I think it improves my traffic.
Ooh, goddamn. Craig Thompson putting a number 11 blade through a fingernail right to the other side.
Oh, an X-Acto knife?
Yeah, like number 11. That must have... A number 11, Josh, in case you're wondering, is one of these. And yes, I have one just sitting out here.
I have a whole case of them.
Oh, yeah? Well, I've got 100.
I mean,
you can probably use one for about 3 months. I get like a day's worth of use out of one.
I'm not going to say that one that's in my X-Acto knife right now is not older than 3 months. Like,
who else is chopped my finger off slipping on ice carrying a 350 transmission? Doesn't sound RC related, but I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Connor Wetherell, drill bit into the knee.
What
are you guys doing? Don't you have a workbench?
I do remember when I was first learning to braze, and I lived in a 4th-story apartment.
Oh, you were brazing in your bedroom, weren't you? On your bed.
I was out on the balcony at least, but straight on concrete.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I don't know if you know this, but if you heat up concrete really well, you get some things will kind of pop.
Shatter. Yeah, it'll pop really interesting.
Oh, you learned something when you're 19 or whatever.
I did that one of the first times I was brazing too. Like, oh,
yeah,
that's an interesting reaction.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I did not know that.
Oh my God, Robbie Bobster hit by an HPI Baja 5th scale from behind. Landed on the back of my head, concussion, and couldn't walk for a week.
Robbie Bobster is exactly the name I would have pictured with that happening.
Eddie Latigo splattered solder on his finger.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bob A. ran my 8-scale nitro buggy up my leg, took off skin and hair.
The one. So at times, like if I'm using like really thin sheet metal and TIG welding, I will use MIG wire, like MIG welder wire, as my filler material because it's very thin. It works well. But depending on the curl, like because MIG wire is on a spool.
Yep.
Well, if you're not necessarily, it depends on how it's curled around your hand or something like that. If it happens to touch like somewhere else on the chassis, okay, and then you happen to get your tungsten a little too close, it will then complete the circuit through your glove where you're holding it, and it basically turns into a big heating element, and you go, and you just
Oof.
burn that little 035 wire right through your fingers.
Ouchie. That's not fun. I'm really glad that I'm not the only one who's done stupid things.
Oh no!
It's really nice to see that everybody else has done really
horrible
things.
Well, that didn't work. An autobiography.
There's tons more here. John Darrigan cleaning a 3D print and jabbed a pair of needle nose pliers through his hand.
I would just like to know if you're sure you sent the email to.
Yeah,
my...
josh.ed at gmail.com.
Thanks
it was like a 40 megabyte email, so I'll go check and make sure that it
40 meg. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go check and make sure. Maybe I'll send them 2 batches.
We'll see. We'll see if it comes through. Yes, that is a quite large email.
All right, stand by. You guys entertain my fans.
Oh, okay then.
Be right back.
I did talk a little bit about this little guy on the last on the scale news, and maybe did I have it last week for this show? I can't remember. I don't think I did yet. But the little D12 kit, it is hilarious. And I got everything charged, and then I think I lost the radio to this somehow already. So that's been interesting. But I actually decided to order a second one of them just because who knows why. I'll need one for one. I don't know, but I needed 2. I had to have 2 for some reason, even though I haven't even used one. But if you've never bought one, Scale News Update, I linked where you could get them for a little bit cheaper. So it's 1/10 scale, but obviously it's quite small. So this is going to be I don't know what it's going to be. I feel like I need to take one of them and turn it into some, like, I'm thinking an associated CR12 drivetrain underneath of it, because a CR12 is actually a little bit longer, but I'm thinking I can maybe stretch just a little bit, or remove the wheel wells and reposition them, improve some things there, and get rid of the, leaf sprung rear suspension. And then, we'll take the other one and turn it into a drifter or something, who knows. But this thing is going to be quite fun. Oh, there we go. Now Matt's emails came through. Fantastic. Good. Matt was sending me the emails for his, these are the photos that I'm supposed to be editing during the
All right,
Lightroom.
Yeah, the first one failed.
Yes. So these came through right away.
2 separate ones. Oh, good. Great.
So I'm going to download them. And
you got to download the files to put them in your computer.
Yes, exactly.
Setting up a 450 blade helicopter indoors.
Oh,
not smart.
I feel like I had a quadcopter issue, but then I don't know. I think I was just always scared enough of them that that I just always assumed it was going to happen, but it never did. So
holy cow. I think Eddie Latigo wins. Witnessed a 600 size heli blade strike the pilot's nose. Obliterated it. Ugh. That sounds scary.
Yeah.
I mean, helicopters have killed people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes, they have.
full-size ones, obviously, but little ones too.
Adding photos. They're done. I'm good
All right,
there.
cool. All right. So that killed some time.
It did.
Ken Hooper, no, the Gladiator will not be coming in kit form. I think Rich confirmed that on this show, in fact.
I believe so as well.
Yeah, you'll only be able to get it as a RTR, or you can buy the body separately and presumably the longer rail set, and then you'll be able to convert your JL.
Yeah, longer
to a
rail
Gladiator.
set, longer links.
Longer links, longer drive shaft.
Right.
What else is long?
That's got to be a Yeti-sized drive shaft in the rear, or longer.
I think it might be longer than the Yeti one.
That's
big.
Dale C was asking, how big of an anchor will it need for the indoor chopper?
A big one.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Thank you for sharing all your injuries with me. I'm going to start writing a book called the 2001 Don'ts and the 5 Do's of RC hobby construction.
Right. Yeah. Oh, wasn't an injury, but it could have been close. This box that I have in here, this toolbox, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, it's big
42 by 18. Anyway, I don't know if any of you have ever done it, but had too many drawers open on your toolbox before? And it starts to come like, oh God. And it was coming, all the drawers started coming open. It started coming over. It was close. Could have squashed me in my shop here. So since then, I've been a little bit better about keeping things reasonably closed.
That's it's an important thing to not have drawers fall on you. Those shelves behind you with all of your toys on them, those are hopefully mounted to the
securely
wall.
anchored to the wall.
Excellent.
I think I'm going to add a third
You're
one.
actually the first person who's ever used those IKEA anchors that come in the box.
I did not use them. They are spaced appropriately so that I could hit studs.
Got it.
So
smart.
That was very specifically laid out in my CAD model of this studio that you may have seen.
Yes, I remember that. I think you even made a CAD model for my studio.
I did. I had many versions.
Not gonna work. Still not going to work. You're like, no, you can totally get an RC in front of you.
Yeah.
On the desk.
You could.
Show people that.
If I showed you a very reasonable layout.
Yeah, but then you would see stuff that I wouldn't want to show. It's all about the mise en scène. It's got to have the right background.
But I calculated the field of view of my lens with the triangle, that understanding how much space.
No, yes, that's true. You did. You've done an excellent job. I don't really have the room for it, I swear. Anyway, what do you want to do now?
I'm just thinking that we've got some content to go over. I feel like I should go first.
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel like I should be editing first.
You make it happen. I'm excited to see this, and
all right, I'm going to start sharing my screen to you.
Okay, I see that. One moment. Well, yep, that popped up. So I'm going to swap over now. Josh is in Lightroom, everybody. Neat.
I'm in here all the time.
Yeah, it comes quite naturally to you.
You can see that all of my photos are. I don't know if I.
Oh, they're all in there. Neat.
Yeah, I can't remember what I've got added in here. I don't think that there's anything in here that hasn't been released yet. So.
Oh wow, that flamingo just looks fantastic.
Oh, I mean, duh.
Wow, look at that thing.
That's
a great shot.
That's an iPhone shot. I would just like to.
Okay. All right.
So Matt sent me these 4 photos though. Let's see. So he sent me
one of his cruiser gear giveaway. This is the FJ
61 and a half.
It's a 62 point. What was the math? I'm trying to think of 6.61.
6.2.
6.2. Yeah. 6.2. Well, it's not. It's eighth scale. So 62 divided by 8 is.
So he sent me that. He sent me one of his new Felony, if you guys have not seen.
Oh, that thing is so much fun.
Yep. And then, one of my all-time favorites, a bomber with a freaking Lexan body on it.
Yeah. Hey, that was a kick-ass video, and I actually think I made that Dodge body look better by putting it on a bomber.
Oh, I mean, my favorite part of it is why is it not?
People say you're echoing badly, but there's only one channel broadcasting you, so
I wonder if it's on mine. I don't know. Hopefully it's not on. But what I'm seeing is that my it doesn't look like on OBS it's actually sharing.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, I'm talking about on my feed on OBS. It's not like properly.
It's not showing the screen?
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm just going to disable and re-enable or something like that.
Dale C just asked me, and this is pretty funny. Can you attempt to make a dumpster for my STL? That way you can print Josh's Lightroom picture and put it in the trash. Which is exactly where it belongs.
I'm going to do one quick change on mine. Sorry.
You do whatever you need to do, Al.
Oh, wait, no. Cancel. We're going to do a desktop capture because for some reason it's just not...
It's not letting you show your desktop on NDI and on OBS.
No, well, I'm doing just a window capture or a whatever you call it. You know, computer jargon, unimportant to what we're actually trying to do. So anyway, I have fixed it, and you guys can actually see a version of it now. I'm just going to make one quick change here. Apologize for that. We thought we had it worked out, and it looked like it was on mine, but
yeah. Guys, whoever is asking about Josh's feed, it's from his webcam for my channel, and I'm on his channel on a webcam, so it's always not going to look as good as our
it does natively
pictures.
On either of ours. Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, there, I've fixed it. I've mended it. And lastly, the photo Matt has sent me is one of his Ripper. So
that's not my Ripper. That's the original.
Oh, sorry. That's Jim's Ripper. That's one of the original two.
Box art Ripper.
So yes, that is. We're going to.
I was going through my photo memories today on Facebook, and I remember the day that I saw the box art for the Ripper, and I was like, "Hey, I took that picture."
Yes. Yes, you did.
That was nice.
All right. I'm fixed. So anyway, these are the 4 photos that we are going to be editing on my side here. Hey, thanks, Jeremiah, for the donation. You need more tools in the toolbox so the toolbox doesn't fall over. Shout out for
Josh
his son,
is a big
Fox.
enough tool on his own. Oh, damn.
Yeah, appreciate it. And hello to Fox. Cool name.
Wow, that's cool.
So this is a photo, and this is Lightroom. Now we've exhausted the knowledge. Now here we have some buttons and sliders.
What are you even? I can't even really see it because it's not huge on my screen. But what are you trying to do?
So if you click the little top slider button thingy, then it opens up.
No, what are you in? Are you not in Develop? What version of Lightroom are you on?
The one that downloads?
Oh, you must be in Lightroom, not Lightroom Classic. You're already at a huge disadvantage. Lightroom Classic is way more powerful.
This is the one that downloads from Creative Cloud.
There are 2, and you've chosen the wrong one.
I've chosen the one that gives me sliders.
Okay, let's have some fun. What are you going to do first, Josh? Tell us all.
Well, I mean, the first thing that Matt always does is crop things. So there's a crop tool up here.
Oh, hey, disable
Got it.
those. Yeah, disable those because you're going to learn as you go, you scum.
I use Lightroom all the time on the other computer, the one that I do my editing on normally. I downloaded it on this computer specifically.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah. So a crop. I'm not really sure why we crop things, but Matt crops things first. So
okay. Do you want me to explain why I crop things?
No. There's the quarter rule. So you keep a quarter panel in the middle is the rule of thumb.
Yeah, you got it. That's right.
So you line up some lines, and then also this thing looks tilted. So I think we fixed.
Oh God. Why are you cropping this photo? It was already
we tilt it so that it looks level. Yeah.
Okay, I do like the.
There we go. We fixed the bumper level.
I don't know if that's okay. Well, you keep going.
So much better now.
See, it doesn't. No, it's so oddly twisted. Anyway,
it's a Toyota, is what you mean. Okay.
This is going well.
Obviously. So we've quartered it, and
I would argue that your crop isn't that great because now your front leading edge isn't really actually equal. It's not equidistant on both sides.
Well, Noob's the one who finished the body, so I don't know what you have to say.
No, the body is fine. It's the position of oh boy.
We can crop it more. We can bring that backside in there.
Yes, there you go. That's better.
Now the quarter panel's not in the middle anymore, so the rule of quarters doesn't work, but
I can't wait to hear what you say about me.
Oh yeah. Matt always talks about warmth. We're gonna warm, a little warmer.
It was already a pretty warm night.
You know, it had the orange on the side. Yes, exactly.
Are you you're mixing the white balance there? Is that what you're doing? Temperature, yeah.
Temp, yep.
Went
warmer. 18. Good number.
Okay. Yeah, it's a great number. I usually start at 18. That's good.
Exposure, you shouldn't start any lower than that. We're gonna knock the exposure down. Give it a sunset look. A little more dusk. It's dusk in my photo.
Right.
What's that?
No, you're doing fine. Keep going.
Exposure. Oof. Oh, this is starting. No, this is I'm on contrast. This is contrast.
Okay.
It's the more contrast, the better, as Matt always says. Or less contrast. 35 negative.
Have you got your shadows yet? Are you onto that yet?
No, let's not jump ahead. Highlights. I like to just crank one of these to see what things do.
Yeah.
Like just
go good old experimentation way of doing things.
Exactly. We all went to college.
Whoa.
Yeah, I like that. Shadows. Oof. Yeah, a little darker. Knock out some of that detail in that body. That's good. Let's really tone things down. Make Matt's paint job a little more even.
Paul just said, Paul's 1816 said, when you fake your resume and still get the job.
Now, the whites,
no.
Like I said, I just like to slam these. Sorry.
We need to go back. That's all right. It seems like you're okay now.
Yes.
But golly.
Things are looking good.
That was not looking good for a minute there.
Oh, no. Things have been fixed. So.
Okay. Yeah. It's looking a little bit better. I do feel like your contrast has suffered a little bit overall, whatever you ended up doing there. I'd add a little more contrast back in. and I'd probably go back to the exposure level that was set.
Listen, you don't tell me how to artist.
That's just me.
Like I was saying, now we're onto the fun ones. Vibrance and saturation. My favorite, second only to vignetting.
The handy vignette tool.
I don't really know the difference between vibrance and saturation, but I like a lot of them. So,
okay, saturation is yeah.
I didn't actually want an explanation. Don't worry. I just like to move the sliders around until I'm happy.
This explains a lot of why you've suffered so badly on the color correction of most of your videos. And
yes.
why I was always like, you need to fix it. And you're like, I did.
I just feel like that since it's a Toyota, it shouldn't be very vibrant. So we're going to knock that down a little bit. And then since there's too many Toyotas, the saturation is obviously needs to go up. I feel like those really cancel each other out. But
they don't. They affect color in very different ways.
It looked almost the exact same to me. Now,
vibrancy.
Now then.
Are you done?
No, we get the effect. We got the whole effects panel to do. First of all, we're gonna go right to vignetting because vignetting is the best effect. I like
it does
full
help center the eye.
I like full negative vignette. I like go all the way left and then just kind of bring it back just until you think there's about enough, and then go back just a little bit more. So
I should have, you know what I should have done is I should have given you some photos on my washing machine.
Can't set. Listen. So
see you play with the white balance on that.
Heavy vignette.
Heavy
vignette.
Let's see.
Heavy. Yeah, dehaze again. I throw the slider around, see what it does. We'll go a little negative. Wait, and we're supposed to. Do we dehaze before clarity or after texture? I don't know. I don't remember.
Texture, clarity, then dehaze. And dehaze I don't use very often.
Well, this was a hazy photo. I could tell already.
It wasn't. Confidence
texture,
is key, Josh.
Yeah. You know, I feel like when we really bump up the texture here, we can see some of that 3D printing. So to help out, just a little negative.
Okay. Video wants to know if you're colorblind. He's just asking.
Yeah, a little clarity back in.
Thank you.
Well, why not? Grain, I think we can leave alone. Then there's these other ones at the bottom, like detail, I don't have time to teach you guys all of it.
Don't.
So, but after doing all that, then I also like to add a preset. So.
Oh God. This is so backwards. Presets first, then adjust. Oh, whatever.
Except I forgot where the presets were, so we're just gonna leave it on this one. But
so that's it. You're done.
Oh, it's at the auto. There's the auto button at the top. I forgot to auto it. We'll use the auto trick next time. Next photo. This one done. How do you do the before and after button?
It's slash, the one under backspace.
Oof, way better.
No.
Psh.
Hey. That's not good.
It looks like a fall day. Like
your color's way off. It looks like a fall day. It was a fall day, you ding.
This.
RC Master just said undo.
This is good.
Do you have the radial filter, or do you have an option for radial filter?
There's a button over here that says radial gradient.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, radial gradient.
We're not going to ruin this one. This one's good. Let's go to something. Let's go to a blank slate here.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
So
let's again.
This one, real washed out photo. The things were just so. One of the buttons on the camera was off. Can't really tell, but the rocks look very smooth.
That's why. Yeah, that skate park is way too smooth.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you hit the auto button on that one there, pal?
Yeah, we could do. You know,
Like it. I don't like it.
profile, browse all profiles. There we go. So here
we
can go to the art. Let's get crazy. Let's see, artistic. I've been called artistic a number of times.
Carlo Guerrero also said, "Thank God Lightroom is a non-destructive editor." You know what else, Carlo? Thank God I've got all these photos myself, so I don't have to deal with these.
I'll email these back. I'll put my watermark on these and email them back to you.
It's okay. You don't need to.
You know what? Modern 7. I'm liking it. So we're gonna
All right.
We're gonna add that one. Can we add another too? Can we layer these? No. We have an amount slider though. That's okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna crank that all the way. 200.
Wow, that looks pretty warm in the whites there and the blacks.
Yeah. You know, and I like it. I think
Vignetti wants to remind you that there is a crop button. So.
Oh, that's true. But I think since we used an artistic filter, I think what we should also do is do one of these real, you know.
Oh, that's already
the artistic off angle photo.
The Dutch angle. That actually, you know what? That doesn't look too bad.
We're gonna skip over most of that other stuff and go right to vignette. Heavy vignette.
Oh, ugh. You're missing such a great opportunity with all those colors in the background.
Oh, we can get back to those, but vignette first.
Okay.
Just
that's a heavy crop and that's a heavy vignette.
Yes. So
that's why we call him ham-fisted Theedy. It's like a gorilla with these sliders.
Right, you know, like I was saying, definitely a washed out photo. We're gonna have to knock down the exposure a little more. Did that.
There's other ways of making it darker.
Yeah,
I just want to tell you that.
Like I said, I don't have time for that.
Dale C said, "So when Josh is done, can we open the film canister before we enter the dark room so we accidentally destroy all these pictures?"
How old is Dale?
Hey Dale, I went to film school and we had to develop our own film, so I know all about that.
So, let's see these highlights. We'll slide that thing around. What do we got? We don't need much highlight. The black body.
What I love about this is that, again, it's really showing there's an art to this process, whereas on the other side of it, the art is still there, but it's definitely much more of a science. And that's where I'm going to fall apart. You're going to see some real horrible stuff.
So, being that we had this very colorful background, I think where we can really see some improvement here is the vibrance and saturation ones. We can just crank that vibrance.
There you go. I see now.
Actually, we're gonna have some constraint. Good. We're gonna pull a little bit less. 69. Nice. Saturation. Let's just give that a whack.
That's too hot. But saturation, try to get it to 420.
You know, I think we can really give this an 80s theme here. But we just crank both the vibrance and saturation. I think it goes with the theme of this body.
Why don't you throw some grain on it too? Make it feel like an old-timey photo.
So effects,
as if it were shot on film.
Grain effect. You know what? I don't like it. Nope. I tried it. I'm not on board.
Paul's 1816 just said, "It's learning. It's learning." Moose Jaws, what's this do? Okay, what's this do? And what's this do?
So, you know what? I'm overall fairly happy with this one. There's
Robbie Bobster with the backhanded compliment. The first time that Josh has ever made Matt look good.
I mean, Robbie Bobster may have some brain injuries from the 5V, but You know what? I think we've done good on this one. Let's do some before and
Yeah,
after.
you've done quite enough on that.
Oh, it
You
doesn't
have
undo the
improved.
crop?
No, it doesn't undo the crop.
How
But
could you
it
tell how much
has
more I improved it?
Well,
I mean,
through
look
the
at how
color
boring
base,
this photo was, let alone the fact that I fixed it with a crop.
because it's raw, you ding dong. It's wide. Who's asking? Ryan Davis, I got a clear felony body. I'm going to do something with that sometime in the future. I got a lot of plans for that car, actually.
So, I fixed this one. Now, the unfixable. First of all,
careful. This was
bomber body, or a Lexan body on a bomber, the number one sin of bombers. So, first thing we do, black and white. Let's get rid of that as quickly as possible. Can we... This, I believe, is the clone tool. Am I right? It's a brush. What's a brush do? I thought there was a... What happens if I... Oh, dang it. My like control and shift to zoom doesn't work on this like it does on CAD. So we're going to try and put some brush.
No room to crop on this one, says Craig.
Well, we could try and fix it, but...
John Schultz said, "You're so talented with a black car." Inferring that it's pretty easy to make a black car look like a black car.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go. Well, so we already went right. Man,
you already went right to ruining it. So
well, there's almost nothing we can do to fix this build in general. So what we can try and do is, so we went black and white, heavy vignette. Back it off a little bit. Where we yep. If we can make this photo better by trying to make it look like we're squinting. Like I just, if we...
Vignette called it. Yeah, shocker. You know, there's other tools. You should use like the, instead of the radial filter, there should be like a gradient tool, like a
linear gradient?
Linear gradient, that's the one.
Can we draw a line?
Click and drag, yes.
I'm aware of that.
No, don't move that one. No, don't do that. Oh, man. I know what you're doing now.
Yes. Like the squinty look.
Or you're going the wrong way.
This whole thing is the wrong way. There's no fixing this photo. We're just trying to do our best. Like, I see almost no use of this linear gradient thing. I think they could get rid of it. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think that tool's needed at all.
No, clearly it's not needed.
Oh, Matt always draws these ovals. I always see this on Lightroom Live. So we're gonna put an oval on it. He tilts them.
No. You rotate it by just going outside.
There we go. Tilted. So he does the tilted oval. Contrast. Can we... Oh, I know what we could do. We could grab the texture. Where's the texture button? Texture. And take a bunch of it out. Trying to hide.
Go with the dehaze too.
There's just no hiding what this thing is.
Are you on dehaze there?
I'm de everything in this build, and it's not helping.
What a scumbag. This video was quite popular.
You chose this. Yeah. Oh, people like dumb things. We know that. We make an entire series of that.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no fix. I think we've done our best on this.
You could go back and just lower the exposure overall.
Just dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
There you go. Fixed it.
Yeah. What happened? Did it take my vibrance and saturation ones away when I went to black and white? That's kind of a bummer. I really like those. I like those tools. But
Moose John just said, making a pic worse, but better worse.
And then lastly.
Oh, I guess we're done with that one. Okay, great job.
Like I said, there's no fixing. Lastly, the Ripper. You really can't take a bad photo of a Ripper, so this is pretty good. Really, all this one needs is a strong vignette.
You're not even trying. You're not even giving this any effort.
You can't take a bad picture of a ripper, washing machine or not. So we could, doesn't even need a crop, this one. So.
No, it doesn't, because I framed that one properly.
We're going to hit the auto button, see if it.
Did nothing.
You know what? It realizes too.
It already knows. Great photo.
Yeah, exactly.
The AI and the software just goes, you know what?
Like I said, all it needed.
Looks pretty good.
All it needed was a vignette.
Give it a little contrast. Those panels should be a little bit darker. Other way.
Oh, the other way. See, I feel like it takes out some detail.
And a little bit of saturation. Whoa, too much.
You have to throw it all the way over to decide what it looks like. You have to
stop it. Do you have your HSL sliders yet?
Why would they make the sliders this long if you were only needing this much?
Yeah, there you go. See, this explains how Josh drives. Throttle on, throttle off. Throttle on, throttle off. Video just goes, oh shit, these move both directions?
Yeah. So
the sliders go two ways, huh?
Yeah.
Why don't you go? Do you have your HSL sliders?
What is an HSL slider?
I'm sure you do.
What is that?
It's hue, saturation, and luminance.
These words do not ring a bell. I don't know where those go.
It's going to be like all the colors, first of all.
Is it in a different tab?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, this
Todd, I corrected your photo this week. I don't know if you saw the show last night.
I think mine is in this box instead. That it must all be here. Split toning.
Oh no, that's not.
We can
accurate.
Really.
Anyway, in the proper version of Lightroom Classic, instead of this updated crappy Lightroom,
this is great.
There is an option to maybe suck a little of the saturation out of that super hyper blue sky that Josh created to make that shot.
Oh, you're just not used. This is actually like.
I know that's what California.
I was going to say, depending on the time of year, this is just what blue sky looks like. Like.
No. Anyway, I mean, it's not. My version of this photo is better, which I don't obviously have here because this is not my Lightroom.
Do you want this one back?
No, certainly not like that.
So yes, you're welcome.
Did I say thank you? Because I don't remember saying it. Oops, you're getting super big again.
I have stopped sharing now. So
that's why.
I don't want everyone to screenshot this video and steal all the photos.
That's not going to be an issue, I don't think.
But
okay, so you're done sharing. Great job. You nailed it. I think you should start doing a Lightroom live on Tuesday nights at about 8:30 p.m. Eastern time.
I'm just gonna head to head with you.
I was like, gosh, I'd really like to do another live show this week. What could I do on Fridays? Did you get any donations during your Lightroom time there?
Oh, you know what? I was so in the zone that I apologize if I missed them. At the same time, though, I'm thinking that everyone was taking so many notes that they were probably too busy. So...
Watch Josh turn a $5,000 truck into a $50 truck. That was from John Schultz. That's very funny. Rowdy Repair, he said, I sent you some pictures to improve, and I was half afraid Josh was going to be editing them. No, I would not subject anybody else's photos to Josh's ham-fisted ways. Round of applause for Moose Jaw for maybe a golf clap is in order. Excellent job.
I was just thinking of all the things around my shop that I could make you try and draw. It was
Give me the circle maker. I could probably do that.
Not the. I was thinking about that. I was like, I could make it, but it's almost. Even though the blades do have some serious detail, I was like, no, We're not going to go that route. I wanted to have something that I figured you may have within arm's reach to take some semblance of reference off of.
So I can look at it. Okay, good.
You know.
Real quick, Paul's 1816. I have done monochrome background color subject before. Week 2 or week 1, maybe.
Yeah, I remember that. I've got. You want me to? I've got this this felony photo here. You want me to go through that for them? Or you want to cover it next week?
You know what? I'll handle it. Thanks.
Fine.
I'd love to see you try, though, without access to HSL.
Oh, I could not. I saw the brush tool over there. You just knocked out all the saturation.
That's one way to do it, but there are other better ways. What picture am I going to print for the trash can? Probably the bomber one, because he ruined that photo.
I have a suggestion for you.
Oh, good. Okay.
Well, and it should be a fairly easy one. So, those who don't know, Matt now has to draw in Fusion 360. Have you started sharing your screen with me yet?
I'm just about to fire it up here. Hang on. Sorry.
We're not clapping for you yet.
All right. What do I got to do here? This is very challenging. Share screen. Share Fusion. I'm sharing now.
Right. So.
And I'm going to go over to my desktop here so we can see that. There we go. Okay. Think we're rocking and rolling. A servo.
A very simple project. A servo. The simplest of items.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm already freaking out. I'm freaking out here. Okay, everybody can see that.
So
okay,
you started a document,
that,
yes.
Right? Yeah. I have an unsaved document. Untitled document. I have the 3 axes. The 3 axes grid on. I've got my grid on. I've got my planes.
Yeah, you do have the 3 axes showing as well. Yes, I get you.
My origin is showing too. Every time I start a document, it doesn't show. So 2 weeks, I was like, God. 2 weeks, I was like,
oh, sorry, you're echoing. Hold on just a second.
All right.
NDI.
All right.
So, oh, there we go.
Per Diem just said that was like watching someone cross-thread a bolt in. That's how you do it.
Sorry, I fixed the echo. Sorry, everybody.
Okay, yeah, good. We should be okay on my side. I don't think anything here has changed. Yep, we're good. All right, okay. So I'm drawing a servo today.
Yes, you're gonna draw.
I've already put in more effort than you have by opening this document. All right, so I should have a servo handy. In fact, I do. Okay, good.
I figured.
Mine's a little simpler, so that's always better to start with something nice and simple. It's a Reefs 777 that I had hanging out here.
Okay.
Okay, so
now
we're gonna start.
Yep.
What?
No, nothing. I'm just gonna.
You want me to start?
Oh yes, absolutely. I'm just gonna make sure that you also add the ribs around the case like that 777 has.
I can probably do that.
Okay, good.
Okay, we're gonna be here all night though, so I'm gonna start with a center rectangle. Let me get a ruler so I can make this super accurate.
Right.
This is
a ruler is always what I use for accuracy as well.
I don't have my calipers don't work. The battery is the whole thing is fucked up. All right. Now we've got it's about 1.5 squares in length.
Yep.
I'm measuring it on my workbench.
Squares or ruler, either one, highly precise.
Shut up. I don't have calipers handy. Okay, it's 40 millimeters in length.
Okay.
And about 20 millimeters wide. Okay, so we're going to sketch on here. And I'm using the center rectangle tool, so I'm already doing better than you. 40 millimeters by 20 millimeters. Hit enter, and I've made my first shape.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Correct. I'm zooming in because I know how to zoom with my scroll wheel. And
Right.
if I press down on my scroll wheel, I can move the whole thing around. I learned that last week.
Yes. And then hold shift and you press down.
Oh my God. Rotating in all the dimensions. That's amazing. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm already stumped because what I want to do is I want to build these bits. But no, I know what to do. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. Oh, what the hell? What the hell is that?
What is what?
Did you see what it was doing there? What's this?
That is selecting a profile.
I don't want to do that. Finish sketch. That's
Okay.
what I want.
There you go.
Okay. Then I'm going to right click and I'm going to extrude this rectangle.
Okay.
Up. And I'm going to go up 42 millimeters. All right. So there is the basic shape. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's what I think we're good. That's a servo. No, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. So the top part, it does on my servo. It's got this nice chamfered edge on the aluminum.
Yes.
So I'm gonna.
Yes. Go. Bless you.
I'm going to chamfer that top edge.
Yes. Right into the details. A very important thing to do right away.
Oh, is that not what you would do? Okay, fine. I won't do that. Okay. And then down from the top to make the servo tabs.
Uh-huh.
That's 5, 6, 7 millimeters down.
Yeah.
Are
you? Yeah. Are you using a precision ruler?
I don't know.
Yes.
It's all I've got.
7, 8 millimeters. That's close enough. I'll give you that.
Okay. So on this profile here, I'm going to right click and sketch a 2-point rectangle. And I'm just going to plop it on here. How high does it need to be? I got to go to my bigger scale here. 2 millimeters. So we're going to make that 2 millimeters. Hit enter. And what I'm going to do is hit D to, that's the select objects to dimensionize them, right?
Yes.
And then I go
D for dimension.
And that has to be, what did I say, 7 millimeters?
7, yes. Yes, pretty close there.
Meters. Then it moves it down, so that's accurate. I don't know anything about construction lines or constraints or any of those things, so this is where things start to fall down a bit for me.
A little bit, because for some reason your profile there, your sketch there is not defined yet, so it doesn't look like you got things snapped to edges yet.
Well, okay.
I'm not sure why.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. It's fine.
So
it's fine.
What do you mean? What is that? No, tell me what that means.
For some reason, it seems like your rectangles are not. Oh, were we trying to learn on the last one? I was trying to teach.
I don't. People, do not take any of my advice.
Yes.
On this.
Yeah. No. So I think that your lower right-hand corner of that rectangle is not snapped to the outside edge of the blue little sketch you're just making now.
I think it is.
I don't think the right side is.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You think it's outside of the...
I think it's not attached. Yes.
Let's do that then.
Okay.
So, what?
No, you didn't have to redraw it. You could just use like a button and just... It's okay. Let's draw. Let's get rectangle.
2-point rectangle. It's snapping.
Yeah, sometimes it
snaps.
Okay.
You're not.
No, yes.
Not very helpful.
Right, definitely not.
Oh, that one didn't go. What the hell? Okay, let's try again.
So, you don't have to actually delete it. You can just draw things wildly and then just constrain them. So, click them there.
Wait.
Like that even. Doesn't matter.
Okay, fine. All right. So, yeah.
Now add your 7mm dimension to the top.
Oh, uh-oh.
You can just drag straight to the right and it'll straighten out. Like just go further to the right. There you can do that too.
Okay, 7mm.
Yes. Now at the top, there's that constraint bar.
This thing?
Yes. To go to the second one in, which is the coincident. Yep. Click that.
What a coincidence.
Then click any of those points on the right. Yep. And then click the right edge. No, not the corner. There you go. An edge. Boom.
Oh, look
Done.
at that. That's really handy.
Amazing.
I like that. That's cool.
Yes.
All right. So now we have this shape here. Slow week in RC. No, this is a fast week. This is exciting.
Yes. So we start, if those who didn't see, we started with the Lightroom lesson, and now
I'm building things. So now I'm going to extrude this 7mm.
While you're doing that, I'm going to look at the comments for just a second.
Oh, quiet.
Oh, thank you, Jeremiah, for the donation. Will you be getting the new 3090 graphics card from NVIDIA? I don't know that I'll be going to a 3090. 3080, possibly. Oh, EVGA 3080, you know, for some...
Man, I'd love what's the water-cooled one? I want that one.
The Kingpin.
Yeah.
The 3080 FTW is already getting great reviews, so I'm thinking could be a possibility. Dana had one of the best comments here. And Dana says, how did he design and print his arrow for the TRX in a month?
Oh, wow. A lot of late nights, you jerks. You guys are so mean. I think I'm doing a pretty darn good job here. 4mm circle.
I keep trying to fix your video of your actual camera, but it keeps jumping around on me. So.
Oh, does it?
So it's okay.
There, and it looks like
that you do have some supporters over here, though. So
good.
That is good. People are okay with what.
I would argue that I'm already doing better than you did.
You could argue it. You know.
Got to close one eye to get this measurement correct here.
Try and make it look like a bomber with a body on it.
D again, and then D to that line, and that's 3.5mm. Okay,
is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it was the open style or not.
It is an open style. I don't know how to do that part yet.
Ah, gotcha.
So I'm just doing the stuff I can do.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to finish that. And what we want to do...
Will this be available on your Thingiverse, Matt? People would like to know.
Yes, definitely. If you want a faux servo for whatever reason, we're going to extrude that. And I've learned this trick here. What we do is we shift and rotate around, and then we just click on this shape here, and it extrudes to that.
It does.
And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click here and click
the drop down and create.
Search mirror.
Oh, yep.
And the mirror plane is going to be the, I always find that it kind of is easier to select when you go, this thingy with that thing gone, and hit OK. And then that's there. Now, this is the part that I always kind of struggle with because I just want to mirror it on the other side.
Yes. So if you would like to do that, in the drop down and create, or you can type in mirror, however you want. There is the mirror button down there towards the bottom. There you go. Click that.
Yeah, mirror.
Then on the little pattern type, change that to features. And then on the bottom tree, your design tree, the very bottom of the screen, just click those last two things. Yep.
This and this.
Uh-huh.
And that. Wait, it's not doing it.
Well, sometimes it may not want. Oh, sorry, the 3 things, because you need the first one before that, the actual feature. Yep.
What is selecting all this junk?
Yeah, that's because it's one body. It's fine. And then mirror plane, you need to select your middle or your right plane. Yes.
And it looks like it's done it.
Yep.
So we'll okay.
Exactly.
All right. So that, guys.
Did it actually do it? Yeah, I didn't figure it.
It didn't do it.
You might be able to add that last mirrored hole, but go back and edit your mirror. But
edit feature.
Dale C with the donation, I appreciate it. Pretty sure I have learned more about Fusion in the last 5 minutes than all of your STL streams. You explaining it to 5-year-old is helping me out a lot.
Oh wow. Another backhanded compliment.
That's what I should do though, is go one of these streams I will actually just walk you through, like in all genuineness, trying to teach.
Don't buy it, folks. There. Okay. So now we've got our basic
you've mended
servo construction. Now I also need to put on this top part, which looks like this. Now Matt makes Josh look bad. It's a win-win for the Scale Builders Guild. All right, so this top part I think is going to be a bit more challenging, but I think if I start by creating or sketch, where's the thingy that I want?
Start a sketch.
Where is it?
Left side, first button. Yes. And then click on the top.
Yes.
There we go.
I want to make there. Oh, there. Okay, hang on. I want to make a slot, right?
Yes. So, I think. Okay, I know the shape you're trying to make.
This part.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Yes.
Because it's got that shape on the top. Understood.
You think that'll do it?
Sure.
Center point slot makes sense because. Oh, whoa.
You're drawing. You got to define the diameter of the radius ends first.
I'm doing radius first.
Well, I guess it's the diameter of the
6
half circle radius, but
right, 6, and then hold the phone. So if I click that, because that's what I want.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong way. That's not what I wanted. Undo or escape. Josh.
Yes, this is
help me.
So you can use the center to center slot. Try that one. Okay, I like that one better.
So just anywhere along here.
Yeah.
And make that
go to the right side first. No.
Over here.
Go to the right side.
Which side? This side?
No. Down the red line.
This way.
Yes. Further.
I can't. I made it 6.
Oh, delete that number. There you go. Now there you go.
So make it like this.
That's probably too long, but fine. Start there. And then there, see?
All right. It's diameter now, so 12. Yes. All right. That looks good. That's close enough for jazz. And now, based on the center point here, because that's the center point of the arc, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so there, I'm going to draw a center diameter circle. And, oh, Jesus.
You could just finish this one feature before you draw the rest of it.
Yeah, finish sketch.
Well,
what? Is that right?
No, yes. If you were done defining that sketch.
I am. I think that looks pretty much exactly like it's supposed to. I mean, it's not quite out to the edges, but stop smiling like that. You are scared.
I can't.
I was helpful. You were. Listen, you are not helpful.
I didn't. You were dealing with somebody who's experienced. in
Oh
photo
boy.
edit.
See, now I understand what the problem is here, because the edge of that isn't exactly okay. But I can move this around. That's no problem. Um, give me the D. That to say there. Can you just move these around if you want?
I mean, the dimension is usually good, but
If I want to, I just want to move this circle over.
yeah,
Oh,
then delete the dimension.
no, it moved both of them. Damn
Oh,
it.
okay. Yes, you had the constraints tied together. You're good.
I can just, no, I'm not good. I don't want to leave that
Oh, okay. I
because
thought that's what you wanted.
no, it's overhanging there.
Yeah, drag that one in a little bit too.
How do you do that?
Click
Make
and
another D.
drag.
Click and drag.
Oh, you're wait.
And
You already that was in a previous sketch. Yeah, throw a dimension on it. You'll be fine.
it's a D to here to here. That's not going to over constrain it.
Nah, you got a long ways before you're there.
Okay. See, I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You're not doing bad. I mean,
All right. So that's that. So now if I want to extrude, I can just click this and this and this and extrude that up. I'm not going to be too fussy about the actual amounts, but let's say 1.5. Yeah. That looks pretty good.
yeah.
What? What?
Yes.
This is what I wanted.
It does. Yeah, I agree. It's a funny shape on top, but it works.
It's the shape on top of this one.
I guess that's appropriate.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we do a Wednesday live stream where you and Lars Christensen teach Matt how to create an object? Super entertaining and helpful at the same time.
I mean, I've watched a couple of Lars's things.
Oh, I've watched his as well. Like I said, I'm not all that. Fusion 360 is not my most comfortable program. I can find my way around it, but it's far from the one I'm what would you call it? Versed in.
I bet you were expecting me to be like take this as seriously as you took Lightroom.
Well, I mean, we can't all be so multi-talented.
Oh, it's true. Okay, so that's the basic shape of this servo. I think we've
it looks like a servo.
What I'm going to do now is something fairly unorthodox, I think, and make a offset plane.
I like that you're using that tool.
You do?
I don't know what you're doing with it right now, but
okay. So I'm going to sketch a rectangle here.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
This probably isn't. It's probably not going to work quite the way I hoped it would. In fact, it's definitely not. This is not what I wanted to do. What I was going to do was I was going to try to make those notches on the side.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do that. That's going to be a lot harder. So this might be where we end this.
You know, I think
what I wanted to do, I don't know how to draw a shape around a corner.
There would be a number of ways, depending on how much you really wanted to get into it. But you would also be. You kind of want to? Okay. Let's just show you on one half here. So say on the say start a sketch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, on that plane, perfect.
So sketch.
Yes.
What, like a line or a?
Oh, did you start a sketch yet? You didn't start a sketch yet.
Oh, I didn't.
No, you were not in the sketch.
Starting a sketch.
There you go. Okay. Now rotate to that side. Click on the there you go. Now draw a 2-point rectangle on there. That's the width of one of those slots. Just for, like I said, there's a lot of ways to do it, but place it at where you think the top one would be.
Okay, so 2 millimeter one. We'll make a sketch, 2-point rectangle. Probably somewhere in that kind of range.
I like
there.
it.
Okay.
So draw that.
Done.
Now let's just go willy-nilly. Under the constraint little drop down.
Yep.
Or sorry, not constraint. Create.
Yep.
Not bad. There's the rectangular pattern down there.
Done this before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can, should already have the objects selected. Maybe not. Select the objects. All 4 of those.
Oh. Beep. Oh boy. You have to hit shift when you select all these things, right? Okay, so there we go.
Now click direction. The second drop down.
Directions? Yeah, okay.
And then
we just want...
Yeah.
Or
and
up.
then how many slots is there, or little ribs is there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So quantity 5.
Yep. And then just drag that thing down. Yeah. And you can actually just do the spacing in there.
You can choose the spacing?
Uh-huh. The total spacing, like from, see how it says -10 point whatever?
Yeah.
You can just do the total, like measure how far it is from the top one to the bottom one.
Okay. Looks like 15.5.
So, and it'll actually be negative, but.
Booyah. Grandma.
There you go. Then you could hit, and then just, cut that in a little bit.
But what about on the sides? Because it wraps
You would need to
around.
do a second, but you would use the initial slots. You could either do it and constrain it by shapes, or you could, do the same patterning with the same dimensioning, things like that.
Got it. Okay. It's not a lot. And it's 0.5.
Sue Printmaking says, condescending fatherly instruction style, all too familiar.
Yeah. It sounds exactly like I would expect my grandfather to talk to me. JR Lawson, $75. My flying cars budget has gone to you guys. You guys rock. Thank you. You also rock, JR.
He sent one to me as well. It's best show to watch while building the SCX10 2 Builder's Kit. You guys rock. Appreciate it.
Nice one. That's great.
So, yes, then the full instruction style, Matt and I will do off stream. So,
yeah.
While
but that, I gotta say, guys, to be fair, this doesn't look so far off of what is here. There's a few things I could do to kind of make it look a little bit better, like chamfer these top edges. Chamfer.
I do like the chamfer tool.
And we'll just do ever so slightly. There we go. That looks pretty good. And there is another chamfer on this one. So we'll chamfer that as well. Oh, why not? Could not be created.
You have too large of a number on there right now.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Cool.
You know what? Adding chamfers to 3D to models really makes things look more pro. Always.
I agree. It makes me feel more pro.
Yeah, it's just like just everything starts feeling better.
I love these new, knowing all of these rotational tools too. That really helps a lot.
Yes, knowing how to move around a model, big help.
I'm gonna fillet these bad boys. There we go. Filleting also helps make it look a lot better too.
Yes, I use a lot of happy little fillets.
But guys, I'm making a servo. Tell me that doesn't look exactly like what we've got right here, except for the top part and the bevel around the edge of this part and the wiring and the part where you put the servo horn on. Not too bad though.
Not bad at all. Not bad. It just goes to show everything not as easy as we make it look.
Yeah, exactly. No, but that was fun. I'm actually going to finish that, I think. with Josh's help, I'll put the actual like the bolt holes on it and the ones on the bottom, and finish the beveled edge, and put the thingy for the servo horn on there, and then everyone can have a faux servo. I'll put it on. Actually, you know what? This is since that's. I think we're done. I think we're done with that now.
Yes. I've definitely done with this water too, evidently.
Did you spill it all over your bench?
I almost got it on my calipers. I was almost back.
No.
I was almost back to ruler measuring my.
I'm gonna stop sharing now too. There you go. I'm all finished with that. That was super fun. That was entertaining, I think, hopefully for everybody else too.
Yes.
But that was fun. I look forward to doing more of that, because I feel like I've turned a corner now that I know what the constraints tools can do.
They're amazingly powerful.
So helpful.
Big help.
Yeah. BGRDBC. Oh, right. Big Red Bitch. XJ. Thank you for getting the stickers to you so fast. Hey, thank you for purchasing stickers. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, learning the shortcuts does help. Thank you, Humboldt.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I mean, it's up until like what? A year or so ago, I'd never really done any CAD design at all. So
well, and you know, I remember you telling me at the time you were doing a set of like the Range Rover wheels or something like that, and you didn't know at all about like the snaps or constraints or anything like that, and it was just like I was like, how did you? I don't know how you did anything.
Magic. They have one of those sitting around.
That is very impressive to be able to get anything done without.
Yeah. Man, oh man. Oh, try Shaper 3D on an iPad, more intuitive than Fusion. I will give that a shot, Toss, man. Thank you. I have an iPad. Shaper 3D?
God, I've seen some. I think that Fusion is still a better route to go for like actual part design and things like that. There's a lot of those other, with all of the other, there's like Tinkercad and there's a bunch of the other ones, and even with the new changes that are coming to Fusion October 1st, which are limiting it.
Yep. It's not that bad. For the price that they're asking,
the best. Yeah.
For the price they're asking too, I honestly, I don't think I would feel bad paying that every year.
No, for me, I definitely wouldn't. But that's honestly, I'm somebody who's using things more than most.
Right.
And especially the fact that I'm also using the cam side of it. So there's CAD and cam. Cam is what you like program. Like I program my CNC and my one here at home.
CNC machine. Yeah.
So there's things like that are definitely worth it to me.
Yeah.
But
learning the shortcuts definitely.
Look at what you and I have to pay for. What do we pay
Adobe.
every month? Well, Adobe. Like I
Adobe's
pay
$90 a month for me.
I think I pay $70 a month.
Yeah, it's the conversion rate.
Oh, okay, so that yours is you're talking in. Yeah, so I mean I pay $70 a month so that I can use, so that I can flex these Lightroom skills. It's just.
Thankfully, my work pays for one of my licenses. I have another license for home that my wife uses, because I've got my work license on the PC and on my Mac, just in case I ever need to go back to that.
Right. Yeah, like
I also have another license that I pay for. Oof.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things, but the costs add up for these things that you start using a lot. It's you made me switch to Premiere, and I'm glad I did.
You're reasonably pleased you did.
I am. I do like Premiere.
Just the integration, like if you do, for me with the Adobe suite, if I'm doing Photoshop work, which I often do,
right,
especially for work, someone will send me a file with all of the supers for like our price supers or whatever for a commercial, and if I make an update in Photoshop and save it, it instantly updates in Premiere, so I don't have to relink or update or import again. It's like seamless. Same thing with After Effects, and I do a ton of After Effects work just to get my cuts to look as clean and as nice and as effect rich as possible. and all those things update automatically when you go back and forth between the two.
Right. I have used After Effects the smallest amount, and it's about as foreign to me as I'm better in Lightroom than I am in After Effects.
Oh man, we should do one of those challenges. The editing challenge. We did talk about doing an editing challenge.
We did, which
yeah,
that would be.
I think most people. Vigio just said he almost cried laughing watching your editing skills on Lightroom, and I feel like I did everybody a disservice by actually doing a decent job in Fusion. I should have totally mucked it up. Just I mean, for the most part, I don't know what the hell I was doing anyway. So, I mean, the fact that I got it that close is good enough for me.
Yes.
I'm sure most CAD people like yourself were laughing their way through it because there could have been a bunch of smarter, simpler, easier ways to do it. But
yeah, either way, you know what? You ended up with something that was plus or minus some degree of accuracy, a representation.
Well, yeah, it was close enough for jazz.
Yes, that, as they say, but this is the difference between 65 and 60 miles an hour. That's just I mean,
nice.
68 if you want to get technical.
No, there was no your car did not go 68 miles an hour. It went
bonus points
5 miles an hour. Those bonus points were like a bonus. Doesn't count towards the final speed.
Oh,
I
see.
I'm sure the Guinness people would be like, "No, mate, you went 65." Appreciate the effort, though.
Yeah, either way. Well, I guess I should say that not only that, but it's the pristine condition after 65.
All my parts are here. I got all my stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually exciting because
I know
the amount of the pile of parts that you're going to have left after that.
Oh my God. I should do something with those frame rails because they look awesome.
I wish that I had I have the Clear Terex 6 body as well.
Yes.
And I feel like I should have a paint job done on it, but I feel like the number 3 that I did is already, I don't know. I feel like I would either have to go with do I go with a Richard Petty version on the Clear? Yeah. I mean, not me. Do I request a Richard Petty version be done on the body that I send to somebody?
Tossman said I should frame those bent frame rails, and I might do that. Shadow box them and put them on display somewhere.
Frame inception.
I dare you to try this at home. Vigio said I designed a new car for Traxxas, the Mantis 6x6, because they're all like
the claw.
The claw. Oh gosh. JDK said he's pretty excited to get his WPL Suzuki key truck.
Yes.
You got yours there? There it is. Neat.
It's so cool.
Is it?
It is.
So that was one of your deliveries this week.
Here's the SCX-24.
It fits very nicely in the back. So that's not that small.
It's not that. It's between.
Yeah. How much is it? Hayden Respecki wants to know.
60,
how much is that thing?
63.
But it's basically toss everything inside it, right?
I mean,
whoa. We heard you like to put trucks in your trucks. So we put a truck in your truck in your truck.
Yes. So.
Tonight on Pip My Ride.
I wonder. Let me grab my ruler and take a precise measurement.
Oh, God. Don't you have squares you can measure? Key is pronounced K. All right. Thank you, Dave.
From what I saw is that they're called K cars or key trucks. I did some research on that.
There's a couple around here. There's a landscaping service that uses one. And it's so cute to see those men get in. That's big, giant men.
I used to see them around campus all the time. That's what the groundskeepers drove around campus. But
At Kansas City Community College.
That was at Nebraska. Thank you.
Community college.
So anyway, 2.2 inches total tire diameter.
Damn, those are huge.
Yeah, and quite narrow. But with well-functioning...
They're not a beadlock wheel, I presume.
Yeah. I don't even believe that they're hex. Oh, they are maintained with a Phillips head screw.
Excellent. Ryan Davis, keep the element shocks. They are very good. I like the element shocks. Very smooth.
Oh, so I was wrong. It is a hex, but it's about a
5 mil?
6 mil. I think the SCX24 has a larger hex.
Amazing.
Like,
my RC's only, I crashed and bent the chassis rails on my TRX6 running a 3800 kV motor on 4S. Well, that'll do it.
It will do it. But if you want to really do it.
Yeah, if you want to really do it, put it on 6S and a 2300 kV motor.
Without portals.
Yes, remove the portals and put the smaller spur on there and a giant pinion. That's advice you can follow.
Right. Take that to the bank.
Dale C asked me if I've heard of a AGFA Repro Master. Yes. We had one in our high school photo studio.
What now?
Don't worry about it. You were 3.
Huh. So yeah, that sounds about right.
The Hoonigans have a K truck. Did you know that?
They do. It's got like a body kit on it and all that.
Yeah, I want to see that.
And it's amazing. Almost nobody commented it in every comment of the Scale News.
Oh, did you know that the CEN truck came out?
You should totally do a monthly mayhem with it.
You should totally do a monthly mayhem with that truck. Oh, damn! They made that thing look sick.
Don't.
I love it. That is so cool.
Nope. The SCX24 hex much larger than the.
That's a bummer.
Some 3D printed adapters. It is.
Big Red Bitch, I use a company called Maddox Designs to make my stickers. I make them, I design them in Illustrator, and I send them the designs, and they print them out and cut them for me.
I'm pretty sure I lost a wheel.
Well.
Got it.
Oh, darn.
Oh, that's... So
is this you fiddling with the K truck?
The SCX24 tires are actually smaller.
Only just slightly.
Only just. While more aggressive, they are small. I think that the JLs have a bigger tire, don't they?
The JL might have a bigger... Which one do you have there? Is that the Chev?
Yes. Yeah.
The JLs came with the Trail Grappler MTs. And where's my ruler? Oh, here it is. They are... What is this? You want it in metric or imperial?
You decide. I have the ability.
Okay. 2 inches and an eighth.
These are 50 millimeters, which is...
Yeah, I have those as well.
Which is under 2 inches, or right at 2 inches. Just under.
Did I show you this? I finally got all the parts to make the SCX24 with my
with your Stingray.
Stingray body.
So
I can't wait to compare it to the Kyosho, which is on the way.
Nice.
These are 2 inches. Yeah, these are 2 inches. Small ones.
The leaf springs on this, while
leaf springs. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Spring. And while it does have 2 helper springs, they appear to do almost nothing. But it's interesting because it's a leaf sprung setup that's got the front of the leaf spring is just retained with a screw.
Yep. Okay.
And then on the back side, the leaf spring is retained between 2 pins.
So it slides back.
And it just slides through the pins. So
I've seen that before on something else.
Yeah.
What else?
Which actually makes the suspension somewhat smooth.
Huh. Interesting. RC's only no. I've never used Tinkercad. It's Fusion the whole way. Oh yeah, Reggie. What's wrong with this? Matt's not using his squares. He's using a ruler. That crazy fool.
So yeah.
Did anyone hear about RC Addict 2019's dad? No, no idea. I don't know who RC Addict 2019 is. If I'm honest, sorry.
Yeah, I can't say I do either.
Deadbolts. That's where that started. Yeah.
What's
that? Jeep Deadbolt had the larger tires.
Right.
Monthly Mayhem CEN Dooley. See who can squat them the most and drag race them. Oof. No. I will not be getting one of those trucks.
I'm still considering picking one up, but
I will ridicule you endlessly.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because I feel like I need to maintain my position on them, but it's not good.
I don't think it's good. Oh, hey, mail call. You got your K truck.
You're right, and I have another thing that I have to show you. You go first.
Okay, well, I got a Gladiator.
Yes.
Oh man, it's so heavy because I've already added a lot of stuff to it. I got the red one, but I've already changed out the wheels and tires.
Uh-huh.
I put a lot of weight down low on it already. SSD sent a bunch of stuff. I'm doing a whole build series with this. It's 3 stages, 3-stage upgrade build. So stage 1 is a lot of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And stage 2 is more electrics and stuff. And then stage 3 is cosmetic, but then also another performance upgrade. So there's a bunch of stuff happening to this.
People love stages.
Stage 3, Evo lift.
Yep.
Anyway, some night custom stuff I've already started printing, and I will say that my new extruder and hot end have done wonders for my print quality. Like, getting really nice stuff out of there now. Some roto packs there that actually click together from Night Customs. But look at this little accessory piece with the shovel and the axe and the jack. That's just on normal. Looks pretty good.
That does look good, actually.
I'm gonna have to sand it still, but so lots of stuff happening with this truck. Yeah.
I'm plugging in my new. So, what I'm about to show you, surprise, came from an Instagram ad. But
show me.
Let me create new. Okay. It would be most helpful if you were on let's see, how was I gonna say this? There we go. If you were on my feed, you're almost gonna have to open up well, it's gonna be difficult.
No, I'll do it. I'll open the YouTube. And which one are you?
So, what I bought this time,
I'm ready,
is this thing here, which is
oh, is that like a USB
microscope?
God.
Amazing.
For what? It doesn't.
Microscoping things
I've ever seen.
Let me tell you how much Nicole and I already.
Don't tell me anything about how you and Nicole are using this.
So let's see. Oh, how about 3D print? Right? You want to see how bad your under extrusion is? Psh, I can help you. So
let's go.
Let's see this version. Actually, this version area here. You can see a little bit. That area of the print, not too bad. That's getting into a bearing surface, but
I don't like it.
you can
I'm
tell.
going to show everybody. It's going to inception here, but
You can tell on this side here. Look at all that gap in the extrusion. Amazing.
wow.
This will do 50 to 500 times magnification.
Wow, that image quality is incredible.
You can look at so many.
I don't like it.
How can you not like? Here's a fingerprint. The
Barely.
Ridges.
Oh, your fingers are filthy.
That's why you gotta wash. I just washed my hands.
Oh, that's so gross.
Oh no, it makes you wash your hands. It's amazing.
All right. That's interesting, I guess.
You want to look at some other stuff under a microscope?
No, thanks. Looking for his giblets. That's what they're looking for. I don't understand that, but that's good.
I mean,
The next Harley giveaway, microscope that you stopped using.
There's no way. You'll never get my microscope.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
I thought, RC Amigos thought it was a ball shaver.
With the light?
Yeah.
Fell for one of those manscaped ads. Do I only get those? Not everybody?
No, not everybody gets those.
Oh, weird.
Oddly enough.
Yes.
Please don't bring that for chicken wings, said Moose Jaw. Balls, Matt. Balls.
I saw the coronavirus on your hands. We should have looked up close at the circle maker. Instagram ad inception.
Wow. What a waste of time that would have been. What else? So, mail call. I got an SMT-10 builder's kit in the box here.
Let's see.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Probably build a monster truck.
Right. You have fun.
Where's Tony when you need him?
Oh, yeah, right?
CCXRC would probably be thrilled to see that.
I got my GoPro Hero 9, but
cool.
it's over there. It's in the other room.
I've considered getting one of those too. I like my GoPro. I have a 6. Feels so old.
Yeah, I have 2 6s, a 7, and then I skipped the 8. So,
got a bunch of Vanquish Products parts from some.
You got 3 large boxes from us.
I did.
Well, 1 from us, 2 shipped from us.
Yes.
Did we talk about that last week?
Not entirely, no. But yeah, the Vanquish box had some straight axles in it. Oh, that's looking great. I never thought I'd say those words about a semi-truck, but that looks great.
How
wow.
freaking big is this thing?
It's so big. That's what she said.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of shocks and other junk.
So,
but mostly the straight axles, so I can finally build my replica of my own JL on a.
Derek's saying, I still have my GoPro Hero, the first one. So.
Oh, damn. That's cool.
They've come a long way.
They have indeed. The thing that you were saying was there's like a webcam option now.
Yeah, the new Hero 9 is webcam native, so you can run USB-C right out of it into your computer and use it like a webcam, which is really nice.
That's great.
Especially
like that.
for when I'm using a webcam that's still like one of the standards, and it's still garbage.
That sucks. Although I have a video that I can send you. It has all the corrections, like all the settings to change for that specific camera, so it looks good.
Oh, nice. Well, I wish that they would stay like that.
Right. So. There is a fix for that too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that trailer is looking fantastic. Why don't you entertain people for 1/2 second, and I'll go get my box.
Yes. So Matt and I have not discussed fully. I think we talked about it last week a little bit, what we're going to use the trailers for, but nonetheless. But the Hero 9, actually, I picked it up. some really nice stabilization stuff in there. I was playing around with it today. Actually, had to update it already. It didn't have the feature that I was really looking forward to pre-installed out of the box. So I had to update it, and then it worked. It has the horizon lock. So
is that like it's a digital stabilization, so it knows where the horizon is and just keeps that in frame?
Yeah, so up to 45 degrees. So no matter what you do with it'll keep it just dead. And it already, so the stabilization that it already is really good at is a lot from like jostling.
Yeah.
You know? And it takes that out already. It keeps the image nice and centered. But then this is before even, like you would still get rotational movement out of it. Not
of course.
as extreme. It would still take, but now it's just like, okay, if you turn this setting on, it will keep the horizon. And then up until about 45 degrees. And once you hit that, it'll start to go past. Unless you get the new max view lens, which is basically a fisheye lens that goes on there. And then you can 360 degree the camera and it will just never move.
That's crazy.
So, yes.
Wow. All right. I guess I should probably spend some money.
Oh, but he was saying that he still has his first one. I actually had what did I have? I had the Plus. It was like the second one because the first one was, and I bought that. And then I had it until the Hero 6 came out. And they were like, I didn't use it. I had stopped using it years before because I had a ton of 3s. But the 6 came out and they were like, it came out at like $499, $449, somewhere in there, $499 maybe. And they're like, $100 off trade in of any digital camera that when new retailed for over $100. And I was like, what digital camera do I have that's not nice that I want to get? I was like, oh, I still have that.
Hero 3.
Yep.
Yeah. My Hero 3 is at the bottom of the lake.
Aha, that was on your drone?
That was on my drone.
Nice.
Yeah.
So.
Better days.
Yeah.
So this was one of the boxes. The other box is the trailer that you showed off in one of your streams, but I got the
Yes.
Power. It's this is the Mercedes. Which one is this? The Arox 3363. I'm so excited about this.
It's gonna be a cool truck. My truck's gonna be cooler, of course, but that is a cool truck.
Your truck's gonna be quite North American. Mine's a bit more Euro trash.
Yes, it is.
And I am going to make it quite Euro trash, I think.
I think I'm gonna go full American trucker style.
Never go full American trucker style.
Stretched rails, no
Can't wait.
No sleep, tall stacks.
No sleep, just tons of uppers.
Yeah.
We got to get there by the morning.
Be safe. Check your logs or whatever. However you do that. However that goes.
Ginger so strong in my face.
But yes, looking forward to that. My truck not here yet. It's fine though.
That's okay. They're making it.
They are making it.
I can't get started on that anyway because Mike Kirby over at Team K&K has actually put together a set for me of the screws, so I could do all hex hardware. And shit you not, 671 screws.
That is a lot.
Yes.
I mean, that's no joke. I only did the trailer so far, and that it was a considerable effort. All the M3, all the M2, a lot there.
It's so much. It's crazy. I'm very excited about that part of the project.
But
we haven't really even discussed the rest of the parts of the project. It's not just build a semi truck, because nobody's going to watch that.
No, we're going to make people not watch it at all for completely different reasons. So, yes.
Yeah. It's the flying car challenge again.
Right. We're going to try to jump a truck and trailer over the house. So, yeah.
It won't survive. But we're not going to announce that yet. We're teasing this one big time.
Yeah, the amount of work we have in front of us is
Yeah,
enormous.
we've
And
got a lot of prep work to do before we
there's no
get to
way
that
that Matt
point.
and I could not share the building of the truck and trailer though. So it's just like we the actual use of the truck and trailer, not the whatever you want to call it, not the craziest part. So we're
No,
we're looking for we're just gonna have fun building those up, and then we have the rest of the
the rest of
fun
it
to get to.
comes after that. Josh, if you Blue Dooley said if you stretch the Grand Hauler, you'll need 2 acres to turn it around. It's true. That thing is already big.
Fantastic. Love to hear it.
Yeah. Tossman, Tamiya trucks use JIS screws, not hex. So that's why
Right.
I've got the hex kit coming, because I don't want to deal with Phillips head screws.
And after switching, like
Or JIS, I mean.
putting the kit together with all hex hardware and already separated by size and all of that, it made building so nice.
Right, because those bags of hardware are super annoying.
Yeah. So just absolutely so much fun.
What kit is it? The SCX-10 and I think the TRX-4 kits, they package each part that you need for each individual step.
Yes.
I think that's how it goes. Yeah.
That is true. Which pretty similar to the Vanquish kit.
Yes, true. Vigio just said in regards to what people would consider boring, he just watched you edit photos, so his bar is very low.
We keep friends around like you guys for good reason. We don't.
Yes.
Just like my wife, it doesn't take much to impress her.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for participating. We should touch on that briefly. It's been 28 weeks since we started this, and we started this with the intent of sort of entertaining people and keeping people's minds busy during,
during quarantine and everything like that. Yeah,
and I think that we've done a pretty decent job of keeping people entertained, and
consistency.
Consistency every single Wednesday.
I do note that I have this one labeled as episode 27, so I'm guessing that I forgot to change a week.
27 was last week. This is definitely 28.
My bad.
Big Red Bitch. He says, "Hey Matt, that movie was such shit. I can only imagine what movie you're thinking about."
I wonder. I don't know.
Terminator 2? No, that was a good movie. Step Brothers? Nope, that was a good movie too. Oh, Flying Cars.
Yeah, right. Oh, there's that.
Man,
That's
a great movie.
Oh my god.
Blue Dooley, it's not about having trouble with the Tamiya screws. I just don't like the Tamiya screws.
Travis Gilmore says 28 weeks later.
Right. Yeah. I can't wait for episode 69. And then 420.
We're going to be old.
We'll be old. How many weeks would that be? 420. How long from now would that be? We're 28.
12 would,
20 minus, oops. 420 minus
40 years.
Divided by 12. 32.6 years from now. If we're still doing this show in 33 years.
You're right.
Holy hell.
Oof.
My IRC's only, I do not speak French. I speak cereal box French. That's it.
Well, that's that. I think I've heard you say you can say the words that are on the back of the box. That's about it.
Yeah, I can.
Like people who learned English by watching Sesame Street.
If there was something free in the box, it would say gratuit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shane was asking a question. I have a comp crawling question for both of you. I am new to crawler comps, and I run a C2 Class 2 TRX4. Comps don't do scale, just capability and tire size. Any tips to get better? Well,
practice is
going to be the big thing. TRX4, not much of a comp crawler, without stripping away almost everything that's TRX4.
Get like a brazen scale TRX4 conversion.
Yeah, you can get like a flat rail chassis, get rid of, if you're big into comp crawling, especially if you're like in the competitive side of comp, surprise, not a lot of brass there. And so lightweight, as few extras as possible, low center of gravity, max steering. TRX4 axle's not that common for use in comps.
Too high of center of gravity.
Yeah, you're going to see that in comp that you have a lot of people using regular straight axle, or there is some portals, but like capper portal would be a little bit more common. Or, there's a few others, but, and there's some people using TRX4s, but it's just not. Yeah. It's a lot.
It wouldn't probably be where I would start either, but I think you could still have a really fun time.
You can have,
that's if fun is your key.
That is key. We've all comped with the extremes on every side. The guy who is dead last with a huge smile, and the guy who got second place and is throwing his truck mad. Like,
oh man.
I
see a lot.
And
yes, my math is terrible, guys. It's 8 years from now for episode 420.
There you go.
So we got tons of time. We can totally get to that.
Right.
69 is only like, we're halfway there.
Yeah, your math skills there a lot like your CAD, close enough. But
Ian Turbo just said, Josh said get a flat chassis. Is he okay?
Right. You're
talking to the wrong guys for like hardcore comp, because both of us will always run C channel chassis.
Yeah, like I lived in that comp space. Like that was where but I know, like, if you want to do comp, then if you really want to do that and be serious about it, then you have to throw away most of what make trucks look good. Most of the guys who are building like serious comp trucks, they're all awful looking. Like they're like, it's like, oh, it's a good looking trucks. That's a good looking comp crawler, I guess. Like,
right. It's basically just a comp crawler with a Lexan body.
That's one of the best looking comp stealers I've seen.
Glued to it.
Like, they just don't.
It's a different thing, right? It's
Yeah, if you try and do both, you end up with one that doesn't do either that well.
Right. Like the jelly bean.
Right.
It looks, I think it looks great.
It looks,
but it won't certainly win any comps. There's no doubt about that.
And it's honestly, it's a lot of the stuff that I build too is in that. It's like, well, I care about performance, but I'm not going to build one of these things that looks that bad. Like, I won't do it. Like, I would rather enjoy looking at whatever I'm going to have in the end than go do it. It's just like,
I love this truck. Do I care if I come in first? No. I don't really, I never go to comps with the intention of winning.
No, and that's the thing. Like, if you plan to do that, then you need to go there with something that's
comp.
Yeah. So
like full on comp truck. And that's not the space in which I play very often.
Any opinion on charisma crawlers? Have you ever owned one, Matt?
It's probably been long enough. I can say that yes, I did briefly have one.
I think, well, I had one too, I think about the same time as you did. Did you have the Coyote as well?
No, I didn't. I had the Range Rover.
Oh, you got the Range Rover.
Yes. Gotcha. It was a pre-release, so it was sent to me, I would say NARTR, not almost ready to run.
Gotcha.
So no electronics whatsoever, but it was supposed to be an RTR. And this was just after, or I guess it was like months after the HPI truck finally came out.
Right.
And the SCX-10-2 was almost end of life.
Right.
Like probably in the last 2 years, I guess I'd say. And when I got it, I was sort of like, okay. I mean, this kind of seems really outdated for what
Right.
it is and how much you're charging for it. Because the Range Rover body was licensed, so it like really jacked up the price. And I was very honest, and I said, I mean, I can review it if you want, but it's not going to be a good review.
That is what I said as well. I had got an SCA1E Coyote.
I like that nomenclature. That's kind of funny because it's scale, right? It's
Oh,
cute.
you know what? I never put that together.
Oh, look at the license plate, SCA1E.
I never put that together.
Oh my God.
Wow.
All right.
I literally just remembered it because it was a bunch of stupid letters and numbers.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, I got it and was just same thing. I said, you'd probably rather I didn't. So
Yeah.
I was like, do it if you want me to, but you'd probably rather I didn't do a video.
The build quality wasn't great. The
whole thing was just flimsy. Like the
Yeah,
rails were just so thin. Everything, the car is so outdated.
Yeah.
That,
it was
and
very
it was like a copy of an SCX-10-1 10 years after that thing had stopped being done, or 5, whatever it was, a long time in hobby years. And so the Coyote body like looked it looks like a Stout. Is that right? Is that the one?
Yeah, Toyota Stout. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like the Stout.
Good body. Nice looking body for sure.
It's small. It's almost
they are.
Which I know the full size one is too, but like we live in 1/10 freaking scale world where nothing is 1/10 scale, but everything has to be the same size. That's the rule. You call it 1/10 scale. It's not 1/10 scale. It just needs to be the same size. Like a Jeep and an F-250 are the exact same size in our world.
Same size. Yeah,
like,
totally the same size.
They have to match the wheelbase and it has to be wide enough. That's the rules. Doesn't have to make any sense, but that's the rules. Mm-hmm. So if you're gonna make a crappy truck, at least make the body usable to other stuff.
Exactly, and they didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I said I could do a review, but I don't think you want me to. And they were like, okay, fair enough. And then that was it.
Yeah. I was dealing with a distributor, not with them directly. Were you working with them directly?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was working with a distributor. I was just like...
I donated that one to my local hobby shop. I made sure that it went to a kid in need. I said, kid it out, send me the bill, and yeah.
There you go. You're a nice man. I sold it. Sold it at a swap meet. I think I got $100 for it.
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I've got a gift card because it's my birthday tomorrow. My work sent me a gift card for $150. So
where?
Anywhere. It's a Visa gift card.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like,
to Uniqlo. Yeah. To
Globo Gym. I don't know.
Laser.
Yeah. Blazer.
He goes, this is laser. Blaze. Blazer. What? You have thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. You have $150 for RC related stuff. What are you buying?
I mean, I can just tell you what my last A-main bill was.
I've got, I think I have an A-main order coming tomorrow too, actually.
Mine is coming tomorrow as well. I bought a new truck this weekend, so I needed more Proline crawlers. I needed...
Shocker. Wait, that won't fit on the K car. What did you... Oh, the thingy, right. The new
used truck I bought.
Have you sold that one already?
I have not. I contacted Suits. Oh, I ordered a body for it.
Good, because you're going to repaint that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have Suits do a paint job on that one.
There's a lot of good responses coming in.
I'm just trying to think of what you should buy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know
$150.
exactly what you should buy.
Hopefully I didn't already get it. What is it?
Set of calipers.
Ah, yes. I should have actually had that on my Amazon order today.
Yes.
But I forgot.
That is what you need. A set of calipers.
That would be really helpful for all of the 3D designing that I'm doing.
And it helps for measuring bearings when building a kit and measuring screw lengths, things quickly. You know, my calipers are always right here.
I've got mine still. They're right here.
That's the tool that sits in the corner of my toolbox here. Boom.
The darn display, I've put fresh batteries in it, and the darn display doesn't work anymore.
Then you should look for a set of digital Mitutoyos.
What do you think? This is what it is.
Are those? Those look like Harbor Freight. Huh.
What is the brand?
Mitutoyo.
Mitutoyo. How much is that going to set me back?
About $150. No, I'm kidding. They're not that much. I think it depends on the model you get, but I think you can get them for considerably cheaper. But they're not going to be, they're not going to be cheap.
All right. Mitch Welch said $150. Hobby Wing Fusion, easy. I already have one of those.
I don't know that it would be the first thing, but I do have one. It's sitting in something right here to my right that you guys will see soon.
I know what that is.
Yes, you do.
My birthday present already came in the form of a giant box that I can't talk about yet.
Oh yeah, that is true.
But I am going to go live tomorrow. We're going to do a live stream in the afternoon.
Oh, a new product live stream, huh?
New product live stream. We'll do a Q&A.
Very nice.
I'm not doing an unboxing though, because I don't do those.
Yes,
there he is. Hello. Hello. Come up here. Say hello. Jump on up. No, jump on up. Jump on up. Come on. Whoa. There he is. Alexander.
For $150, you could get 2 of these, or you could almost get a flamingo.
Almost? How much is a flamingo?
I think they're $160.
Worth it. Expensive. How are you doing?
However, I'm even thinking about building myself another one.
Another one?
Flamingo.
You're gonna build one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself like a mid-motor car.
Oh.
1/10 scale flamingo action.
Cool. So what are you gonna do? How are you gonna do the front end?
I'll use a motorcycle front end. I happen to have several RC motorcycles.
Several of those, yeah. Hey, I saw there was a hanging on rider for sale on the Scale Builders Guild classifieds.
Was it done well? Or was it new?
It was not finished, brand new.
Oh wow! Was it going at a decent price?
$300.
That's spendy, but yeah, it's about what they're worth.
See. Hold on. Create a website. Wix, no thank you. Where is it? Hang on. Beep boop boop beep boop. I like it when the dog is in here. Last of the goods. Hang on. Scrolling. He also had a cool looking drift car. Kyosho hanging on rider, Castle brushless system.
Oh.
With manual decals and stock motor, $300.
It's not a bad deal, especially with the brushless system in there that you could probably part out.
Unpainted.
Unpainted. Unbuilt still though, right?
No, it's built.
Built.
Just unpainted.
Gotcha. Interesting. The building part of it is pretty fun. I've built 2 of them, but yeah, the little tiny chain and all that. I'm gonna grab hold on 1 second.
He's gonna get it. Do they still make that thing? What a happy dog you are. I love this dog so much.
That's good.
Better than a child.
My
Fai
1/5 scale motorcycle. This
that
is
arrived
finally my Friday night build.
Oh, is that what you're building on Friday night?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Moose Jaw, you've missed so much. We've been talking about things that we're not allowed to talk about yet. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow afternoon. Look at that. Holy Lexan.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a big fairing.
Yeah, that's going to be a big ass motorcycle.
Yeah.
What is it? Fifth scale?
1/5 scale. And then here's the rider, which is half.
Oh, all right.
So
you're going to really struggle with this part. I can tell already.
Well, you just wait till I try and con one of these painter guys into painting this.
Yeah, I was going to say no one is going to take you up on that.
Yeah. Arce Patina guy or Suits are both going to be like, send it to the other one. Send it to the other guy. Yeah.
I wish there was a good painter close. Oh, wait, I'm a good painter. I'll just do it myself. I'll do it for you.
Perfect. I'll send it.
Bye-bye.
And then the solid construction wheel or like inserts on the tires. Very odd. But
that's strange.
Tires have to go around. So yeah.
Oh, speaking of inserts, look at the size of this box that I got today from Crawler Innovations.
It came.
Yeah. Yep. Mr. Nova's
Ark.
Nova's Ark.
Those who don't know, Eddie, Crawler Innovations, one of the foremost authorities in Novas.
Really?
I believe of a certain model year.
I would have never guessed that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah. I bet you got some cell blocks and some...
I did! I've never had one of these before. Neat!
They're an addiction. Oh, he sent you some of mine.
Are these yours? The small ones? What are these for?
I don't mean by that, but like those are the ones that I use for my shelves.
Oh, no kidding.
That I had him custom.
Oh, yeah, because I was going to say, this doesn't do nothing.
Right. So they're for my shelves here. And I printed stands underneath so I could vary the height because some of them obviously work and don't work.
He must have thought that I'm like you, but I'm not.
Right. Not quite as cool.
I'm going to dig into that later. That looks like a fun one.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Lucky Strike Library. Oh, that would be nice.
I think that was actually the stock decals that came with the Hang On Rider.
Hang On Rider, yeah.
At least that was the one that I had. I think it might have come in a few different ones.
Oh, this is the Rothman's Racing. So he's got the pictures sideways. The blue and red stripey with the gold.
I don't remember all the versions, but
Honda NS500. That looks so sick. And owning a motorcycle in Canada seems really dumb.
Why is that?
Because you only get to drive it for like 3 months of the year.
Yeah, it's like owning it in the Midwest. It's fine, but it's still worth it.
I still love that the Midwest is very east. The scheme of America, it's pretty far over that way.
Yeah. The Nathan Savage saying, "Oh my God, I put Q Series lights in my Pro today and took it out after dark, and I think they're better headlights than in my work car."
They totally are. Q Series are the diggity bomb. I still have them.
I only have them in one car in this room. And that's because every time we get them done, I'm just like, we should just sell them. And so I don't steal them for myself.
Oh, I had like a massive freak out. I was like, they're still in my Vanquish VS410 Pro, but I realized
that is your jelly bean.
and the body is just up over there. And I was like, I still have them. Don't worry. I should probably, and I have a spare, because I'm smart. I have a spare Origin body.
I have a spare Q series.
Just one. You should put it in the matte signal.
That's why I got it. It's for the matte signal. Yes.
That thing will actually work if you put a Q series in there.
That is why I have it.
So yeah, I got your straight axles for the VS410 in black. So now I can do my JL clone, which I'm very excited about. Add that to the list of products or projects that I have no time for, because I have to start building models. I told you last week about static model.
You told me that is now a reality.
Yeah, that is happening. So yeah, that's going to be, I have to do 4 models, some really exciting ones: a minivan, a RAV4, a CRV, and a BMW 3 Series. Wow. I know.
Are they all tan?
One of them I'm definitely going to do tan.
Minivan.
The other one's silver.
Yeah.
White. BMW will be silver. The
Okay.
RAV4 will be white.
Okay.
The CRZ will be...
CRV.
No, it's a CRZ.
Oh, sorry. The new one. I didn't know they would have a CRZ model by now.
No, they've got models of everything. If they got a model of a minivan, for sure they've got a CRZ.
But yeah, like, hey, yeah, Eddie's in here. He said, Eddie is in here right now. He says, please open your box now, Matt. I wonder. There might actually.
Okay, let's do it. It's a live unboxing. This is not the unboxing I'm doing tomorrow, but this is exciting. So, mini cell block.
The best. There's nothing better than cell blocks. They're an addiction.
A new rules. Try our new rule set.
Oh, that's for the Outlaw crawling series. So it's like they run a crawling series that's a little bit easier to, like compete in than full on Sorka, and it's not as
5-minute time alert. That's good. I already like that. That's good. A couple business cards in case
with his phone number. Put that real up close to the. I'm kidding.
It looks like we've got, this looks like to be some sort of t-shirt, very nicely folded with a...
They're embroidered too.
Embroidered logo, ooh la la.
Very nice.
Got 2 of those, gray and black, which I will definitely be wearing. I do enjoy a good t-shirt. Oh, wow. Outlaw Comps, another embroidered shirt. Crawler Innovations. These are nice shirts. I might have to, because these are a lot of shirts, and my wife will kill me. Rebecca will definitely be like,
I know that feeling. Nicole gave me the talk the other day. She goes, "You know what happened today?" No, I ran out of hangers.
Wait a second. You put your t-shirts on hangers?
We've gone over this. Yes, t-shirts get hung.
Some sticker sheets.
So I asked her if she would like me to order
banners and stuff.
I asked her if she'd like me to order more on Amazon. I go ahead and just add them to the cart.
No, nice banners in there.
Some scale banners.
Scale banners. Governments hate competition. Don't steal.
the sticker pack. You will see that those are on a lot of my cell blocks. Eddie pre-stickered my cell blocks.
We got some license plates and some like scale stickers there as well. It's like Texas.
All this sticker talk. I gotta grab something.
Don't turtle. That's good. I like that. Lots more stickers. I'm not going to go through all the stickers. Big block. Nice. Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, sick. 2.2-inch comp wheels. Those are pretty nice. I like
the SLW compatible.
Oh, great.
So,
I don't use SLWs, so those are terrible. Some toe straps. These are also embroidered as well. If you go in real close, they've got like Crawler Innovations actually embroidered on the toe straps, which is dope as, or sick as they say in Australia or New Zealand. Oh, look at these micros. Look at single stage micro foams. That's pretty cool. There's a couple packs of those in there. I know what I'm going to put those in. I presume that those will fit. Hey, pay attention to me.
I'm sorry, Nicole was just showing me something.
More t-shirts.
More t-shirts?
No. That's what she was showing you.
Oh, no, she was not showing me t-shirts. She's very mad because she knows I'm going to say what she just told me. She was just coming in and showing me that her pants were on backwards all day.
No, tell her not to feel bad. There was one day where I wore my underwear backwards. Boxers, though, so it's an easy mistake to make. Micro crawler foams.
Oh, okay.
So those will probably fit in the
one of many micros that you have.
Micro tires. I have a lot of micros. We got some of the tuning discs.
Yes.
Many tuning discs. This is quite the box.
You see, you have to have these.
I haven't even scratched the surface yet. Heavyweight.
Toss Man says, like a cheap hotel, no ballroom.
That's great. That's so good. Heavyweight 2.2, 3.0 drag foams.
Yes. Yep.
That's
those
beautiful.
were my trick to winning the monthly Mayhem challenge.
Oh, right. Oh wow. Pitbull Mad Beast, which is great because I have a set of Mad Beasts and I actually needed these, so that's cool. Yep, another set of those. Then we've got some 5.0 heavyweight comp cut inners and medium outers. Those will come in handy too. I might actually try some of these in some of the more of those same ones there. Then we've got a whole bunch of sets of, which ones are these? 4 1/4 comp cut. Oh my goodness gracious! I've run out of room. How did he fit all this in this box?
That's always the thing. You open one of those boxes, it just slowly grows out.
Some 155s, which are very handy for me.
Yeah. I said, you know what? Just go ahead and send those on the map.
And then some heavyweight dual stage inners and single stage 1.9 XLs.
So and those 1.9 XLs.
Man. Yes.
That's actually in my Pro that's in the other room. I'm running those single stage closed cell like that in the rear tires, and then actually 3-stage in the front. So it's like the medium in, it's the closed cell inner, medium, and then the soft. But for me, I'll drift around a lot with. Oh, they're great.
That's awesome. Can't wait to use those. And then a massive ton of cell blocks. Free blem. I don't know what that means.
It's a blem cell block, so he's giving it for free.
Oh, because they're blemished.
Yes.
Get it? I don't see where the blemishes are, but you know what? I'll take them. 6 of those. That's a lot of cell blocks. Thank you very much, Eddie. That is quite the box. Man, oh man. Just what I needed is, because I'll never be able to fit it all in that box again.
Yeah, I know. It's like when the Saber box shows up and you got to fit the scanner, the fax, the print.
Dunder Mifflin's becoming Sabre.
But you were talking about all the stickers, and I figured I needed to show the work that Moose Jaw accomplished with the Fat Fox.
Killed it on that Fat Fox, and Much thanks to Moose Jaw for putting an SBG logo on there
He
too.
did. I noticed it right away, and it's here on the A pillar of the driver.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes, but
That's
fully
great.
stickered per instructions. He
That's
could have
crazy.
put half of them on in total and went. It just came to me and said, "Yep, that's how it is. All of them. They were all on there."
That's all of them. Or he could have put all of them just on one side.
Yeah, right.
That looks fantastic, man. How
So
I
many
want
stickers.
one of those.
Yes.
So hold the phone. Like the red bits and the blue stripe and everything. Is that all stickers or is that paint?
There is blue paint, white paint. I believe there's black in the bed.
Do they give you the masks for all those bits?
They just point out. Like, paint blue here. Put some white over there. Wow. It was very difficult. I read the instructions. And then close the box again, and it didn't actually take that long at all.
Someone else. For
you?
You?
Yeah, no, he back in a cut. I hardly even forgot that it was gone.
Weeks. You're so mean.
It came out so good.
Yeah, now knowing you'll just probably run it in dirt and completely ruin it.
Some rally tires on it. Not a terrible idea. Yeah. No, I think it needs a wing. Big old wing.
6S.
Yeah. Yes. Eddie says you're welcome. Thank you for the fun content.
Much, that's really cool. Oh, thanks, dude. I really appreciate that. You are a nice man.
So yeah. Oh, I think there's actually 2 different colors of silver on the back here too.
Good God. Yeah. Gunmetal and light silver? Yeah.
You know what I don't see though is any PS7. I see no orange. I don't.
That's disappointing. I've got PS24 and PS7 in my collection.
I mean, I'm guessing I have that too, just by accident.
Rhett wants me to read his comment. I'm gonna go back.
No, I don't. I just have 7.
Rhett, I don't see your comment on here anywhere. I'm gonna have to.
And then you leave your phone in there. Yes. When you repack the box.
All right. Excuse me for one moment. I shall return. Entertain the people.
Okay. So yes, but the Fat Fox is basically done. Other than I need to put the front body post extensions on, which there's something I'm not really sure. I gotta look at that again, and then obviously gotta cut this situation down, and it'll be ready to go. I think I even installed a servo in here. It looks like I installed a nice one too. What was I thinking? Yeah, I put a high dollar Futaba Stubby servo in there. I almost forgot about that. But put your wing on those rear body. No, I think I'd wanted. I could, yeah, right. That's enough. No, I'd do a nice 3D designed one. But no, yeah, no more flat tires for Matt. He's got ample amount of cell blocks now. No excuses. You have to imagine that 6x6 down there with the steam engines got to be under some pressure. Moose Jaw is here. He says, I got your orange. Put a Harley sticker on it. You know what? There's no more room for stickers. It has been, the sticker real estate has been fully leased. But no, I'm very excited. I'm very excited that I have a goal that I need to, I wonder how many of the vehicles I have left from the ones that I've built on Friday Night Lives. Yeah.
What do you want?
I'm just wondering Like, I can't remember what... I'd have to go back and look at all the Friday Night Lives that we've done and figure out which vehicles that we built during that I still actually have.
Oh. Yeah,
or that I need to have finished, like this one. Like,
you've gone through a lot. That truck is really... I think that's one of Tamiya's best looking models.
To me, yes. It's just
it's up there.
Unique and cool. Like the other, cool. You know, that when they came out with the first version of it, I thought it was
the first version, wasn't it?
Was the Fat Fox the first version?
I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought it was the flat nose. I thought the flat nose was first, and that the Fat Fox came later.
That could be. You might be right.
But either way, I digress. It's just like, oh, God. But I'm pretty sure it was the other one first. So it was, I knew I was going to own it, even if I had to paint it one color. But
Harley Orange.
I was able to con someone else into.
Joe must really like you.
You know, Joe's a nice man.
I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
That many stick. I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. Tamiya stickers aren't pre-cut, are they?
No, they're not. Which I discovered when I did the CCO2 again. I completely forgot, but they are not pre-cut. You got to trim all of them by hand.
Yeah, so yikes.
Yikes indeed.
Yikes. That is
yikes.
Quite the work.
I'm pretty stoked on the number of cell blocks I have now.
That's what I was saying. I was like, that steam engine truck down there has to be sitting on some significant.
It's got some weight to it, yeah.
Just saying, the tires could use a break.
I don't know that it'll. Well, no, didn't work.
I've ran into that problem on my 6x6 too.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a 6x6. It's not. It's the other one. It's the one that should be a 6x6 with how long it is, but it's not.
Let's see if I can find the balance point. Nope.
So
it's quite. There we go. Oh, that looks terrible. Nope.
Yeah. That's why I really like those shorty ones that he has, and then I printed my own little riser to just give it just the right amount of lift, and they're perfect. Love those shorty cell blocks.
Craig Thompson says he prefers that the Tamiya sticker sheets are uncut.
He thinks that, is a sadist.
Yeah, he's a crazy person. Yes, Dave Zilla with the win here. Flat-faced came first. Fat Fox is 2 years old now.
That's about what I thought. Because I remember talking about the Fat Fox on the Scale News.
Yes.
And maybe I talked about the other one, but I think it would have been at the very beginning. I'm like 120 some odd episodes in on the Scale News.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a very popular series. Especially when you announce a vehicle that just came out and everybody knows that it just came out.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that came out already, right?
Right. Next week.
What's happening next week?
All kinds of news.
Oh, really?
Proline doesn't cut their stickers either. I don't remember that either.
That's true, they don't.
Huh. You know who does pre-cut their stickers?
Vanquish Products. You know who else pre-cuts their stickers?
Axial.
Scale Builders Guild.
Oh.
You don't have to cut out any of those bumper stickers.
I have my Scale Builders Guild stickers in a box labeled Scale.
Yes, JDK said that Tamiya bodies are the most satisfying part of the build. And I can say with much satisfaction that that's true. The CCO2, I think I spent as much time putting the stickers on that AMG G55 body as I did building the truck. So
Would you
Yeah.
like to see what lives in my box of parts called scale parts?
Yes, I would. This is going to be great.
These are my scale parts.
How many bedrolls are in there?
Let's see. First of all, we have a Red Cat Wendigo grill.
So scale.
We have a digital name tag that says Leaf Springs suck.
I thought it was Leaf Springs for the win.
Not pretty sure that wasn't me. Some Scale Builders Guild decals.
Decals, eh?
2 different types, even.
Oh. Wait, hold on. What's that first sheet there? I don't recognize that one. Yeah, that one. Fine. What's the other one?
Oh, these are my bootleg ones. These are ones that I have made and sell. They actually do really well.
Hold it up higher. Oh, okay. It's just really blown out.
Oh, yeah.
These are the ones I make and sell. You want Scale Builders Guild? They're already on the sheet.
I mean, so many driver's heads. This one was given to me with a handful of other driver's heads at K&K.
Nice.
It was during like our honcho the honcho budget build, and I was like, I don't have driver's heads in the budget. But it was just like I literally, like I had some, but I didn't want to use them because I didn't have money in the budget. And I went to Team King, and he was just like, I was just like, so I've used most of the other ones, but I kept this one, that one.
You want to see my just for comparison's sake? You've got a couple of driver's heads in there.
4.
I have a whole bin of driver's heads. There's also a lot of arms and stuff in there too.
If you disappear and someone ever has to come explain your house.
Don't look in here. Don't look in there. Don't go anywhere close to there.
Like,
I know. Yeah. Why does he have all these, like, and not just one scale either? I've got 30-second scale heads. Just in case.
I have a roto pack, just one.
Is that the Proline one?
No, it's a 3D printed one that came with something. I have no idea where it came from.
Scale by Chris, maybe.
I have some. These are for the Proline van. It's a front light bucket and a rear tail light, and these came from somebody. I will forget their name, and I apologize. He sent me a message on Instagram. He's one of the 3D printing companies, and I don't remember. I have a VS410 radiator. And now you've seen my collection of scale.
Wow, that's impressive.
I mean, I did leave out things like I have a winch or tow line that's actually like braided cable.
Yeah, who doesn't have that? Big Red Bitch, you need skull driver heads? I've got you, my man. How many skulls do you need?
Jesus.
Honestly, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 6 skulls. So I've got you on skulls. Craig, you need arms for an OG Hilux. You know what? I got you there too. These are resin repops though, so they're not original, but they should do you. Email me and I'll send them to you.
Wow.
Here's the driver from the OMG 63. I've even got I've got random weird heads in here too, like stuff.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Like, why do you have this head in here? I don't know. No idea.
I mean, if people really wanted to spin what they found,
Hey.
The suspect's house was found to have hundreds
of heads,
of severed heads collected and stored under a bin.
Why is the axial marker in here? That's not where that goes. But if you want a Wild Willy, I got dozens of Wild Willies. I've got vintage heads. I've got some resin cast ones. Look at this guy.
Oh, that's from Headhunter Studios.
That's right, Headhunter Studios. I think I have like an even crazier one if one is in here somewhere. I have a problem because you never know when you'll need what's his face? What's this guy's name? From Pitbull, Desmond. You never know when you need a Desmond.
So that actually I don't think was Desmond's version, was it? Because that one I think was out from before.
Yeah, it was basically.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna read the comments that are being posted over here, but
you read them.
No,
read them.
Not this
it
is a
doesn't
family.
Hurt my feelings.
This is a family channel, and
I'm curious now. Look, I even have Yeti XL heads.
Oh my God.
Why? Why?
Let alone that they just looked so.
Another gate marker.
I think, yeah. I don't.
know.
Did they come in the same parts bag with the gate marker? I don't remember.
Oh man. Yeah, I know. I've got a problem. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I have some of it. You hoard little driver's heads. I hoard links.
Right. We all have our things.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go snowboarding, man. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Great video of Matt giving strangers from the internet.
It's clearly labeled drivers.
Yes.
All right, but I did clear out all my axial plastic. I got rid of all that stuff. A nice gentleman bought all those green and orange links that I had.
You know what? Nice.
You know, yeah, that's nice. And the idea here was to kind of clear out and make some room. And then, man, the boxes just started coming fast and furious again.
Yeah, I've made some progress in the studio here. I've got rid of a number of things. I've got rid of
3 3D printers.
4 cars.
Like you sold 4 cars.
Maybe 5. So those have, and then of course I bought another one. Whoops. Then my 1/5 scale motorcycle finally showed up. So that one came back in. Oh, and then the D12 came. The Fat Fox came back. So It's amazing why things don't feel like they're making any progress.
No, there's no progress here whatsoever. It's honestly, I felt so good when I cleared out all those bins and I made a ton of room. Now I've got way more trucks than I have space. It's really out of control in here, and I don't mean to sound like I'm not. Yeah. It's not a humble bag at all. It really is like I have to make some room here, because in a couple of weeks' time, when I start building that semi trailer and everything, it's like there's not going to be room for anything.
Yeah, my semi came and that UMG 10 kit. This is why it doesn't feel like anything changed. Nicole came in here. She came in here today and she goes, I need to clean the carpets. Like she wants to shampoo all the carpets, and just she has one and she likes to do it every however often. It's like you have to get rid of these things have to be off the floor.
Well, what I usually do when a box comes is I keep one box and then I fold up all the other boxes and put it into that box so I can
but these aren't in boxes. I've got the stuff on the shelf. These shelves are full, and then I've got the TRX-6, the low seat, another VS410 Pro, the semi trailer, a new truck, 2 drag cars, UMG 10, an Ultra, the Flip That Truck. It's behind me,
man.
which has been on the floor behind me for months.
You should finish that. Get it out of here. Yeah, it's making me realize how little space I have and how many projects I've got to do. And
I finally got the electronics for my drag car. So exactly.
Yeah. Lose the carpet, get bamboo. I have bamboo up on the third floor. I was toying with the idea of taking over the third floor and moving my studio and workshop up to the third floor. And then Rebecca decided that she was going to start working up there again. So, yeah.
So the second floor is open?
No, that's where the bedrooms are. So, no.
I mean, there's only 2 of you. So.
I agree, but she uses that second bedroom for photo studios stuff.
So. I mean, so she wants that and the third? I mean,
oh, it seems really rude. I think it's more that I've just got too many trucks. Is that a thing?
Yeah, no, it is. I'm going to continue my purging a little bit. As more vehicles keep coming in.
It's only. I don't need 2 blizzards.
Yeah, but you know what else is true? That no one needs blizzards. So sometimes they're hard to.
They're hard to move. Yeah.
They're quite hard to move.
Hard to move.
So.
Said, wash your mouth out, never too many trucks. I agree, but 12 by 8 fills up very quickly.
Yeah. And my area is 11 by 13. So also fills up very quickly.
It's shocking. Your space looks so much larger than mine.
Yeah. Well, and that's just because I maximize the depth between where my camera is and where the back corner that it shows is.
Right. If I had purchased a different workbench, I might be able to do what you do and have everything in front of me, as opposed to having to cut to everything all the time.
Yeah. John Holmes has a second house, right? Yes. In Missouri.
That's the problem.
In Columbia. Here, a 2-bedroom house is $400,000.
Is that all? Is that really?
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to go to like a nice area.
Do you want to know?
You're in downtown, right?
Yeah, I'm downtown.
I mean, I wonder if it'd be pretty similar. Yours is going to be more, I would think. But like in downtown here as well, you're looking considerably higher. But I live outside of the city.
Right. Yeah, it's like, even with the conversion,
yes,
probably 2.5 times.
Yeah.
It's a spicy meatball. Everything in Canada is not free, John.
Yeah.
It's close to it. I mean, a lot of things are free. You can walk into a hospital and get a triple bypass and it doesn't cost you a dime.
Yeah. Like some of the guys here, Eric and Joe's, they're from closer to the Bay Area. Now, I am in Sacramento, which shocker, not necessarily expensive, but not necessarily desirable. You go to the Bay Area.
That's desirable. Yeah. Here's a good question from Trevor Berryman. Is it easier to sell trucks with or without electronics?
I think that complete trucks, easiest to sell. Like
absolutely.
Complete. Maybe minus radio. Because especially if you start having like higher end, then people are going to have their own radio.
Techno version of you there.
Oh yeah, you too.
Yes.
And now I've got like the narrow. Skype's doing this new thing that when things cut down, it goes like this. But
beep, boop, boop.
rather than just shrinking. But yeah, it's just crazy, stupid housing.
Yeah. Housing is the worst, but the best.
I mean, it's nice to live in a place,
Nice
like,
to live in a home.
Yeah, houses are cool.
Have all my junk.
Right.
It'd be harder to, if I were renting, it would be a lot more complicated to have all these things.
This is a rental.
Oh yeah, that's right. You rent your place.
I do. That's
your fire detectors. Are they all functioning?
and that's hopefully we'll be in now that we've been out here for a little bit, hopefully next year ish we'll get to move this whole thing.
Where are you going to move to?
A house, a home.
Closer to Jim or Steve?
No, just wherever we find it.
Closer to that Walmart you told me never to go to?
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, we're by the shop. We're just going to run up the street and go, no. Like,
don't go there.
Drive a minimum of 20 minutes away from our shop before you stop at a place. I don't care what direction.
Trujillo just checked in. Smoke alarm sounds are his favorite. I was channeling you, Rich. Hey, without saying anything. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
There you go. Exactly. He'll figure it out. Well, where there is no fire, there is no smoke.
Yeah.
That's a great Simpsons quote from probably one of the best scenes in a Simpsons episode ever. Steamed hams. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Go check it out.
Okay.
Rich knew exactly what I was talking about. LOL. That's how great our relationship is. I don't even need to say anything, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Rich posted that, was it him that sent us that meme about Xbox Live players and fire detectors?
Yes.
Smoke detectors?
Yes, it was.
That happens to me because I play a lot of Call of Duty. I have a lot of aggression that I need to get out, and the best way is to shoot people virtually on a video game. And every time I play, every single day, there's at least one person in the background on their like headset. Beep. I'm just like, God damn it, change your batteries.
I can't stand that. That's why immediately whenever we go in somewhere, take all of them down. I can't stand it.
So very rarely are the fires in California inside the house.
But I can't that much.
I'm marveling at the
P.S. Happy birthday. Officially.
Oh, hey, we did it. I'm 87 years old today.
Yes. All right, let's call this thing.
Yep, I got to go celebrate my birthday by going to bed. Thanks very much, everyone, for following along with our lunacy and ridicule of each other. We'll probably be back again next week.
Yes, like usual. Watch it or not, here we are.
Yeah, you can't stop us. It's up to us to play.
Hey, Joseph, and you have the same birthday. What do you know?
What? Who? Joe?
Joseph Breitstein.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday, Joe.
How old is Matt? He is 43.
Yes, correct. 43. Wow.
Nailed it.
How old are you again, Josh?
37.
Jesus. How come all my friends are younger than me? Because I'm a child and I play with toys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks very much. Have a great evening, and we will see you again next week. Tuesday for Lightroom Live, where Josh doesn't know how to edit a photo.
I'll email you these photos. Can you tell me how to watermark stuff? I don't know how to do that.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.